Hello, and welcome to the Curse at Ravenspire live play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I am your Dungeon Master, Doug Kapoff. With me are our players, Ethan, playing Rivers, the human fighter. Drew, playing Lysander, the elven bard warlock. Kevin, playing Casimir, the Dampier sorcerer. Pat, playing Roderick, the human barbarian. Darren, playing Calsolus, the tiefling rogue cleric. And Jeff, playing Zora, the reborn ranger. This is the When Bards Attack podcast. Welcome back to the When Bards Attack podcast, Curse at Ravenspire. I'm your Dungeon Master, Doug Kapoff, and we're going to get back to our game. It's been about a month. We had a little bit of a week off there, but we're back, and we'll do a big recap here in a second. Don't forget, Starfall continues this Sunday night, 7:30 Central Standard Time. If you're watching that, check that out. And you can check out our merch page now. This is one of our merch shirts, so check that out if you want to help support us. It's our Starfall shirt, but I'm going to bring our players in. We'll get started. Welcome back, everybody. Jeff, Darren, Ethan, Pat, Drew. Kevin still MIA. He did sound like he might be interested in a cameo back in here somewhere. We'll see how that goes.
I hope he's the king of the Vistani at this point.
You hope what?
He's the king of the Vistani. He's like married their daughter, and he's like leading the group now.
All in the last 48 hours, which is what it's been in game time.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Right.
All right, episode 19. Here we go. Last time, Curse of Strahd or Curse of Ravenspire, either one. Our heroes, adventurers, whichever, made their way back to Vallaki following the procurement of the Mighty Sun Sword, a weapon that will strike fear into Strahd's heart. You are headed back to Vallaki to try to track down Esmeralda's mentor, Van Richten, the famous vampire hunter, who is missing. She has checked the werewolf dens to the north. She has checked the dungeons of Ravenloft herself, and he has not been found yet. His cart was left in Vallaki, and she's been looking around there. While she was looking around Vallaki, once you guys returned, you guys found out that you were no longer welcome after stealing a bunch of stuff from stealing, in air quotes, a bunch of stuff from the local magic shop, the relic shop. And the Baron wants to see you. The guards are looking for you. So you guys decided to go meet with Fiona and have a chat. You talked to her. Insults were traded. Comments were traded. She ultimately was going to direct you guys to begin moving forward with the revolts to take over the town. You guys decided not to do that. Drew sent a jab at her of some sort, a mental jab, if I recall, of some sort, and she sent one back. Tensions rose, but you guys backed off and ultimately exited, telling her you needed a little time to decide. Where we left off, you all were back in the church. You snuck your way back into the church. It is evening in Vallaki. The guards have set out an alarm. They are looking for you, and you believe you are being watched by Fiona. The five of you, plus Ismark, Esmeralda, and Irina, and the priest, were discussing your next moves where we left off. And where I think we ended, as far as the general discussion that we walked away with, was that you were intending to tip off the Baron that she was coming after him, while you all snuck away and made out of the town to not get involved. I think that was the group's vote, at least. It can change now if you wish. But then heading towards the winery at Esmeralda's request, as she was looking to try to find... she said that the Martikovs, who run the winery, have spies everywhere, and she is hoping maybe they can give her a hint as to where Van Richten is. Because remember, Van Richten has the diary that you are looking for. I think the other decision that was made was that Irina and Ismark would be safest at the tower, which has the anti-magic field around it, where Esmeralda has been hiding out, and you were going to maybe take them up there, since Strahd is clearly in Vallaki, or at least has been. So that is where we left off. The group of you are sitting around the church. Just a couple of candles lit. It's dark. It's dark outside. You can hear footsteps, guards moving to and fro outside in the city streets as the rest of you speak sort of in hushed tones about your next moves. With that, I turn it back to you all.
Okay.
So I do believe we know we're being watched because we saw the assassin out in the field. So,
yep.
Just to clarify.
Yep.
So yeah, what is are we agreed on our plan? We're gonna have our priest friend go and inform the Baron on our behalf. I think that's an important part to remember. On our behalf that what's happening. And then I guess if that's the plan, I have something I want to do once we've decided that. And then 2, what is our plan for actually leaving and putting that in motion? Like, is he going tonight? Is he going in the morning? How are we leaving? What's the
I can warn him tonight if you wish, the priest would say. And I could probably get some of the guards outside to follow me, to protect me as I make my way to the Baron's home. But getting out will be tricky. The gates are locked and the walls are tall, so you'll need to figure out a way to get out if that is your plan. But the cover of night would be your best bet. But that is up to you.
We could take the secret passage through the wall that we used early on.
You repaired that.
I was going to say somebody fixed. Somebody, I think.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Oh yeah.
I think we were going to sneak out again.
I mean, we can.
How good of a job did you do? Do you remember?
Cast a spell.
I magically.
Okay. I was like, did you use some boards and nails? Okay. Well.
It
all right.
healed itself.
I can just do disguise self and impersonate Isaac again. Tell the guards to open the door.
Could it work?
Or we could do somebody else. We could do somebody else who might require less. That might have more of a reason to leave in the middle of the night.
We could sneak out in a cart.
We could steal Stroud's move and disguise as Vasily von Holtz.
Sure.
Oh yeah, we could do von Holtz.
Because we know he's...
Use the fancy cart. Use the nice fancy cart. We can all pile in, have Van Holtz. Yeah, we can do that.
You left the cart. You left the cart, or did you bring the cart back? No, I didn't listen to that.
We left the old cart at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have Esmeralda's cart. Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we have an additional horse, maybe.
Yeah, remember her cart requires no horses. Yeah, and you can all ride it. I mean, it'll be tight, but you could all technically ride inside of it. She may have to take some things out.
We do have all that alchemist fire.
No, we are not. No terrorist attacks yet.
And
okay.
What use would it have in this scenario? Just
I mean, we could blow up that one lady's house.
I will remind you that the gate. I mean, if you're worried just about the gate, I mean, it is just a padlock with a chain. I mean, any number of you could break it with a couple of moments. I mean,
I think
sure, but that doesn't really work to our story of trying to get in good with the Baron by then breaking out.
Correct. I just wanted to be clear. It's just a simple padlock.
We need to get out unseen. Does Esmeralda ask? She's there, right?
Yeah, she's there. Yep.
Ask Esmeralda. You know, she's skilled in subterfuge. Do you have any ideas for smuggling all 5 of us out? 7 of us out of here.
Well, let me look at my character sheet. Stand by. I wasn't really prepared for that question. Let me look. You keep talking while I pull up her sheet.
We
She
could
has some suggestions. She'll let you know.
If we take the crate or the cart, we could all pile in like crates and barrels, you know, underneath like dried fish and stuff.
It's closed. Like the sides are closed. You can hide in it just by being in it.
Well, I just assume if we're passing guards, like that, it's a little hot out there right now. You know, they might want to have a look.
I mean, we're right by the gate.
Yeah, you are right by the gate. Yeah, I mean, if you guys all hid inside my cart, I could drive. I'm not wanted. I could drive, and maybe she looks at you, back at you. I think, Lysander, if you can impersonate even any of the guards or someone that can tell them to open the gate, then we could. I mean, that would potentially work pretty easily. I think.
I mean, we can do that, or I can just tell all the guards that they're needed at the other gate because something was happening up there, and
I love it.
I know. And then when they all leave, we just unlock the gate and leave.
The chicken with the head cut off song, like guards are running from gate to gate.
Okay, so I feel like the best plan is impersonate somebody like Vasily, somebody who has some authority. Get the gate open. That you have somewhere, have her drive. That makes sense. All the rest of us pile in. And then, so is our plan to, is that our plan? Is our plan to let him know what's going on? And where are we going? We're going to the winery? Do we have our destination?
That's where I was.
I guess the tower.
That's where I was going to head. We can stop by the tower if that's what you wish, to drop these 2 off.
Yeah.
You don't have to come with me to the winery by any means, but that's where I'm going to go. Esmeralda.
I mean,
Had you been?
Go ahead.
Sorry. Had you asked Esmeralda? Had you been to the winery previously? I can't recall.
Oh yeah, I've been throughout this land. Yeah, absolutely. The Mardikovs are friends.
But since we've shortly before we saw you, did you come from there?
No, I haven't been there in a few weeks. I spent I spent a number of days searching for. I mean, I've been looking for Van Richten for 2 weeks.
So we don't know what the situation.
I've not made it as far as the winery yet.
Yeah. I wish there was a way that we could know. I mean, we'll come. I'm sure we'll come back and find out at some point. But I wish we could know somehow. Maybe we could ask the priest if he could get a message to us somehow.
I have an idea for that.
Well, the Mardikov's son runs the inn, so if we get to the winery, we should be able to get a message back to the, we could attempt a message to the back to the Mardikov's son at the inn to find out what happened.
I have an idea about how we can know, but I need to know for sure what we're going to do first. We have to make a definitive decision on what we're going to do, and then I can try something. But I can't just keep. Yeah, so we have to make a decision.
Sounds like tower and winery, unless something has changed, Esmeralda will say. And
well, no, the other decision. We're for sure siding with the Baron, essentially.
I mean, I don't like the Baron. I think he's kind of a totalitarian dickhead, but at least he's not, whatever the hell Fiona's got going on.
He does seem like the lesser of two evils in this circumstance, and a little bit less malevolent, long-term scheming, for the town and Barovia as a whole. So I'm in favor of our plan.
Especially, the priest would say, especially if she has made some sort of a pact with a devil. She should be killed.
Yeah, what pact did she make with the devil?
You don't know. I think you guys had some suspicions, and
Some
definitely has
magic going on.
definitely has some kind of power.
Well, I mean, wasn't oh shoot. It wasn't Agamemnon, Mephistopheles,
Asmodeus.
Oh.
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus, yeah. Was there a thread about that, wasn't there?
I don't believe she ever said a name. You've heard that name around town, absolutely. I don't think she's ever been associated with that name.
Okay.
But she clearly has some sort of power. She alluded to deals were made, which sounds very pacty.
Yeah.
Cool.
I look over at Roderick. Where's your head at?
I think this town was heading for some type of revolution anyways, whether or not we were here. I don't really think we triggered anything necessarily, but there's something very, very off-putting, very evil about Fiona. So I think we're on the right path. I wish we could just not say anything and leave, but then giving them that would essentially give Fiona the upper hand, and we definitely don't want them. So.
Okay.
What about you, Zora?
I think she's the most evil. She's got more to her than meets the eye, whereas the Baron is just a soldier. He can be outmaneuvered, eventually. Ultimately, I think they should all go down, but that's just me.
I did think that we could have. Their option would be that we take over the town.
Right. After it's over, we can make other decisions, but if we don't, I think it's a matter of who are we deciding to leave and potentially leave in charge if we don't come back and take over.
Things are running smoothly as is, are they not?
I mean, there's all the stockades and the donkey shows, I mean, there's some bad vibes going on, but
Yeah.
Aside from their bizarre forms of punishment, it doesn't seem like the citizens are necessarily unhappy or necessarily oppressed.
Not
My
oppressed necessarily.
yeah, I mean, it's as reasonably secure as this cursed valley goes, I mean, it ain't gonna get any better, but it could be worse until something happens in the long term. So what about Ismark? Is he and Irina? Ask both of them, are you in on the plan?
I think we should warn the Baron, yes, and then if you do not wish to take the fight to Strahd, which we know he's here somewhere, then we should leave before things get worse.
The fight's going to Strahd. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, the fight will get to him eventually. We don't know where he is here. We know where he'll be
here. Yeah.
I'm just telling you what Ismark would say.
Yeah.
Right, that's what we said.
Cool. So we have they're bought in as well.
Yes, we should warn him, and then we should leave as quickly as possible, either tonight or early tomorrow morning.
Okay. So let's just.
Well, then I would say let's get some provisions together for the trip, and while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go find a little corner to cast a spell in.
We should probably also take care of that assassin person who is looking after us, because as soon as we fuck off, I'm pretty sure that he's going to go tell Fiona that we fucked off.
If he sees us get in the cart.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't know our cart. He doesn't know about this cart at this point.
So we just have to make sure he's not watching us outside of the church when we get in the cart.
Yeah, I mean something.
But could be anywhere.
I mean, we saw him. We saw him in the field behind the house or behind the church.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, so if he's still there, you know.
I'm gonna go look.
Sure.
I'll go look.
It's true, Zora. Zora could just pretend that she's a little orphanage child running around.
Certainly could.
Cal Solis, what was the idea? Now that we've clarified the plan.
Yep.
I'm gonna go find a little corner here, and I will report back to you with the results of my idea.
God, some weird ass rivers is like some weird ass magic bullshit. I hate it.
Esmeralda will tell you she has plenty of provisions in the cart: food, water, enough for remember, it's a day in any direction, no matter where you go here. So she's got a few days worth of food and supplies.
Cool. Yeah, as long as,
so while they finish talking, then I go find like a little corner and just kind of like sit down, cross-legged. I take out my symbol, my holy symbol. I start whispering to it. I hold it up in front of my head, and I let it go and drop. And then it just sort of falls and then stops. It starts floating and sort of pulsating this yellowish glow. And then anyone who is near can hear it whispering. And I am casting augury as a ritual spell to find out if our plan to inform the Baron is a good idea or not.
Okay, I'm gonna read the spell.
So the priest can basically just talk into it and you'll hear it?
What's that?
So the priest will be able to just talk into the symbol and you'll hear it?
No. I'm asking the gods whether or not this plan is good or not.
Oh, okay.
This is literally like, should we do this according to fate? Sort of.
Okay.
I like
Playing
it.
out ornate cards or employing some of the divining tool, you receive an omen from the otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you can plan to take within the next 30 minutes. Okay. It begins to float.
Everything flipped.
It just says bad. No.
What does wheel
Fly hazy, try again later.
What does that even mean?
What's that?
What does wheel
Magic
and
8
woe-
ball.
I have no idea what it means.
Okay.
Wheel or woe.
Yeah, that's weird. The way that's worded. Here's what I'm going to tell you. As you cast it, you get a sense. As this thing is floating in the air, you get a sense that from the gods, and it's images maybe, as well as some kind of inclination, but you get flashes of this city burning. You see fires, you see flashes of guards fighting in the streets, and for a moment, Darren, I'm going to go a little above and beyond on this here a little bit. You see something else beyond guards. You see what look like almost like giant stuffed toys. It's the best I can describe it. Like made out of wood and metal and faces that look drawn on, fighting the guards. You see images of this in your mind. And your current course of action appears to be tilting the fates towards a successful Baron. But it's not guaranteed. Without what I will tell you mechanically and what you kind of get the sense of from this as you see these different outcomes very quickly is that without telling him, they would most likely lose. By telling him, it changes the odds that likely it is more likely that they have an opportunity to keep the town and not be overwhelmed by these guards, and you see cultists, and then you see these strange, almost mechanical-like creatures moving through the streets, and that's what you see.
Pre-Ultron.
Kind of love ritual spells.
So I'm going to go out and get the assassin in the field, or what?
Yeah, so that whole process takes me like 10 minutes, so you guys can...
Yeah, you want to go do that
Do
while he's
whatever
doing
while
his little ritual? Go
while
look for him?
Let's do that.
Okay. You can color this out for me, Jeff, if you're going to go out there. Remember, there are guards out there looking for you. They do have a visual on the church, if they're at the gate, which you know at least one or two will be there. If you go out, you would need to make sort of a stealth check to kind of not be spotted by the guards leaving the church. So just keep that in mind. And if you'd like to move forward, let's go ahead and get that stealth check.
Okay, so that 1 second. I don't have my character up yet. Crap. 1 second.
Is there any other ways out of the church besides the front door?
I don't think so. It's just a single door. It's just the front door on this thing. Looking at the original map. Hold on, I'll double check that. But 99%.
That can't be the code.
It's definitely not the fire code.
Yeah,
Nope, definitely not.
There's no showing nothing got built.
Is there
first thing
anything
we do when we take over.
No, that's the only door.
to Drew's point about
Actually, hold on. I think I did a special
rigging
map
a
for this
fertilizer bomb inside of a U-Haul truck? Is there anything that we can do like that before we leave that could maybe make a little bit more of a difference? I wonder.
one. I'll leave that
I
up
love
to you
that
guys.
because you saw flames.
Can't do anything
hoping
before.
to and make sure. Let's make.
Yeah. We have to let her go off for the tip off to work. You know what I mean?
What'd you say?
I mean, we could go. Yeah, Darren, you broke up.
You can hear me?
Yep, now we can.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I said we have to let her plan go off, and we have to for the tip off to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we do kind of need to get out of here without like a big hubbub for her to think that we are still in play in her plan.
Fair enough.
Jeff, there is a side
There's
door
another
on
one.
this one. I did draw a special map for this church. I forgot, and I will use it just in case we ever come back here. I don't want to have to redo it. There is absolutely a side door on this church. It
Okay,
would lead out
so it's-
kind of to the far right side, and yes, you would not have direct view to the guards unless one happens to be walking by that side of the church.
Okay, well, go that way then.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna just roll a random check. You're good. You step out into the field, and what does this look like? Is anybody else going with Jeff, or is it just Jeff?
I'm certainly not.
Okay.
Fine.
I'm
Me
going.
and my tentacles will take care of it.
I'm sorry. I just realized it. I'm going as well.
Oh, you are as well. So
Okay, cool.
Roderick, you come up behind him. Okay. Two of you step outside. Lysander, are you staying in the church?
Yeah, I'll stay in the church.
If
Okay.
someone's gonna die, just yell for us. All right. I'm just not going because I am loud.
Okay. You step out to the side of the church. I have the Barovia. Actually, I should get the Vlaki map up, shouldn't I? But there's another small building across the little way from you, but mostly it's pretty clear. You saw him back behind the church, kind of in the field. You would need to... Are you walking out there? Are you just going to stay at the side of the church and look as best as you can from here? What is this? Are you going to do like a little bit of a perimeter check?
Gonna kind of take like a wide berth and stay low. Like I don't know if the grass is tall, if there's anything I can hide behind. I don't want to be seen, but I don't care if he gets seen. Roderick's gonna be like my cover by being obvious. I'm gonna try to sneak around him.
Sure.
Come up
It's like
behind him. And,
he's that lost raptor that the guy is like shooting, and then you come in from the side.
right.
Understood.
Yeah.
There's not a lot to hide behind out here. It's kind of just an open field. There's a tree a little across the way, but you'd have to dart over there. But if you want to try to kind of stay low and sneak through the darkness, he may not have night vision. You don't know. If you want to just kind of stay low and sneak over kind of to the trees and kind of keep an eye from there, you certainly could do that. That's probably the only thing you see out here that's that's close to the church, at least. If
Okay.
that makes sense.
So I'll do that.
Okay. Let me pull up the map here just so you have it. What is this? This is Vlaki. Village of Vlaki. Here we are. View scene. I meant to activate that. So, as a reminder, you're coming out of this side door over here. So you kind of see these trees over here, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And he was kind of back here. kind of by the wall.
Okay.
When you first came in, and that was 20 minutes ago. Okay, so you dart across to the trees. If you were trying not to be seen, I would like a stealth check now, officially.
What?
If you could give me a stealth check on that.
I had a 15. I rolled it earlier. I don't know if...
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry. Okay. Roderick, what are you doing? You see him kind of dart across, staying low to the grass, and darts over to those trees.
Make myself taller and very obviously looking out into the field.
Got it. Like you're looking for him. So does that mean you are actually looking for him? Is this a perception check now to see if you spot this guy?
Yeah. So I want to make it obvious that I'm looking, but also semi-obvious that I'm trying to be stealthy about it, like sneaking, but like kind of bumbly.
Yes,
fly casual.
You're trying to make it look like you're looking for him, right? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes. Yeah. I want him to be like, I might catch a joke, like a joke.
Yeah. I'm with you. Okay. Where is he? Stats for this boy. Here we are. Okay. Give me both of you. You make your dash over, and you guys start, I assume, looking for this guy. Could you guys both give me a perception check, please?
16.
16.
Solid. 11.
Got it. You do not currently see him out there from your current vantage point.
How long do you need to wait to make another perception check?
I would say for every... I'd say you would need to kind of move around, which if you're willing to walk around a little bit, I would say, we're not going to keep rolling failed rolls, If he's out there, he may just be hidden really well, but if you want to spend significant time, like another 10 minutes out in the open, then I'm fine with that. Then you can make another roll. There's a chance that some of the guards might walk by, so it's sort of a catch,
Yeah, try to... Let me pull the map up again. Because the door was on the, side...
It's on
was
the right
the door
side.
On the back?
Yep.
Was it
so if you're looking at the map,
okay.
It's literally this sort of side section.
Okay, perfect.
So if you go back behind the church, it would be pretty covered.
Precisely.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking is go back along there and actually go up to the wall.
Literally walk up where you guys saw him.
And looking in this, I can't really, but looking out towards the road where we came up. And still try to stay hidden, but I feel like I'll be way out.
Understood. Okay.
I'm gonna get fucking spotted. I'm a giant.
Roderick walks out there further. What are you doing, Zora?
Trying to stay stealthy, but also trying to keep moving, trying to look for prints in the ground. I'm a ranger, so need that kind of huntery stuff.
You could. Yeah, he was kind of back behind the second set of trees. So if you wanted to kind of dart across to that where he was, kind of if Roderick's kind of imagine Roderick's kind of going behind the church and kind of triangulating over that way towards the wall. Right. If you wanted to go the other way towards the trees, you'd be sort of cutting them off from either side and kind of triangulating on the original location, if that's what and then kind of searching for tracks.
Right, let's do that.
Okay. All right. And that, Roderick, is that what you were thinking? So I don't want to speak for you.
Yeah, that was the whole idea, is to kind of get the opposite perspective and kind of, encompass that area.
Got it. Okay. You start making your way up there. Give me one more... Actually, you know what? He's not stupid. As you start kind of looking from either side, he steps out of hiding. He was hiding behind the trees just very well. He had a 23 on his stealth check. He steps out... as you start to approach. And I would say you guys are about 20, 30 feet away, either one of you at this point, kind of in a triangle. And he just steps out. Evening, gentlemen.
It's far enough.
And and he's actually takes a step back. Like he's gonna move to like 35 feet, like kind of just stepping back a little bit. Kind of keeps his hands out to the sides, very nonchalantly.
Seen us both are just.
Yeah, he sees you guys. I made my perception roll very highly as well. So he saw you there. He's been watching you. So he just kind of looks at both of you as you're approaching. He just kind of backs away a little bit. Evening.
Activate rage.
Oh God! All right.
No. This is not. I'm not planning to attack. I'm planning to use this as
intimidation.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Okay. Do you? All right. You start glowing with radiant light. Okay.
I think it's all he said was leave.
Oh, okay.
I won't make a roll at first if he decides to stick around and be a dick, but I will if he,
Well, if your intention is to scare him away, we're gonna go ahead and just roll an intimidation check, and I will give it to you with advantage, as both because there's someone about to like come at him from the other side, as well as the fact that you're glowing.
I like this. Rolling intimidation with advantage. Roll. Nice. 22.
Well, I'm not looking for any trouble. I was just making sure you are safe this evening. He backs up.
Just stand there.
He backs up?
I keep coming.
Okay. How close are you trying to get to him? He's only moving about 5 feet per kind of interval here. Are you trying to gain on him?
Yes, closing in.
Okay. Oh, you're closing in. All right, so you kind of come. That means you're moving with.
Just kind of moving intent, I suppose.
Yeah, with intent, sure. If your goal is to gain on him, yeah, he'll spot you, and as you're getting closer, I would say if you close the distance to, let's say, 15 feet to start, at that point, he's going to kind of drop his hands, kind of crouch down a little bit, and he'll pull out a dagger at this point. Now. Mistress said not to hurt you.
Who did? Who said what?
Said the mistress has said not to hurt you.
Oh. She didn't tell us we couldn't hurt you.
That's true. His eyes dart to you as you say that.
Smirk. Big old fat smirk.
He stops moving because Jeff's coming in. So now you're at 15 feet. He has stopped. He's kind of
remember we need her to
watching.
think that we're on her side.
You're not there.
You don't kill him.
You're not there.
Real quick, meta game. This is not the same dude that was in the dining room, right?
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll stop at 15 feet.
I just wanted to throw rocks at him until it flew.
And I'm going to do like a little curtsy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to spin around and walk back to Roderick.
Okay. You see he clenches. Like his fist clenches, his dagger comes out. He's watching you. I'll tell you, he had a held action waiting there. Okay, yeah. As you move away, he backs off, and at this point, you can see he's concerned. Like 2-on-1, you're an evil-looking thing. He's glowing. You can see some nervousness. Yeah. You see he's nervous, and you can see as he moves back, he does so nervously, and then he pretty much darts away. He takes like 5-10 steps back, and then he turns and runs. Disappearing into the bushes somewhere.
High five.
That was it. To see if everybody's done chatting in the corner.
Okay. All right. You guys make it back inside the church without any... Well, let me double check. You did spend a little extra time out there. Nope.
He ran 30 feet away, turned around, and ran 30 feet right back towards us.
I'm not saying that didn't happen, but we'll never know. Maybe we'll know. You guys make it back into the church.
All right, question, Doug.
Yeah.
Having fixed the wall earlier, How long would it take us to break the wall? Big enough to get a cart.
I got 3 tentacles that can take care of that.
And it's a big wooden, wall. It's there for sieges.
Well, we also
we have Roderick. We have a Roderick siege, so
true.
I am a siege weapon.
It will be loud. It will take time. And you have a cart to get through it. If you want to take the cart, it'll take probably to break that much away for the cart. I would think an hour, half hour. I mean, an hour probably.
Out of noise with that.
This is designed to keep people out or in. I mean, it doesn't really matter either direction.
But somebody broke it open.
They did.
Someone broke
it.
Okay.
Not necessarily with brute force. You don't really know how they did it. Hitting it with a hammer will take time.
What about if we hit it with a
unrepairable spell?
What was that?
Could you have like a reverse of your Repario spell and just unrepair it?
We have Roderick. That's
disassembly.
That's the Roderick stuff. I'm not worried about the noise. I'm just wondering how long it'll take us to do it.
I mean, it depends on his role. I mean, at the end of the day, I would think at minimum it would take at least 2 minutes. I mean, it's assuming really high rolls and he just barrels through it.
Juggernaut style.
2 minutes?
Yeah, at least 2 minutes. I would say upwards of a half hour with his strength. I forgot how big Roderick is. He is a superhero.
2 minutes we can do. So, all right. So I come out of my trance and I tell everybody what I saw, the horrible shit I saw. But it seems like we are on the right course. It seems like we're on the right course. There's going to be a lot of devastation, but I think that's going to happen regardless.
Why is this dude on here?
Hopefully, what just went down outside doesn't change anything. I mean, as in he doesn't see. They don't see the priest talk to the Baron. The priest seemed pretty confident that he could talk to the Baron without being noticed or seen. So,
can I go back just a little bit before this conversation? Mm-hmm. There's something that I actually want to stay outside that door on the church, and watch out in the field, and keep myself hidden, of course. But
Yep.
But just tell Zora.
Yep.
Yeah. Tell Zora to report back, and I'm just going to stay there and keep a visual.
Okay, got
it. I think we're making this really complicated. I'll just disguise myself back as Isaac. You guys get in the cart. I'll walk up to the front gate with the priest. I will tell the guards, this priest has information that the Baron needs to hear. Please, someone escort him directly to the Baron. You guys pull up with the cart. I'll say, it's okay to let these people out. They're fine. And then we leave. Yeah, her out. And then we leave.
Could you just say, because you've already sent most of those guards away. That's how we got into the church.
Sure.
Right? So then could you just say, hey, escort this priest. I'll stand guard while you're gone?
I could do that too.
And get rid of all of them? We let ourselves out?
Absolutely.
Works for me.
Do that.
Esmeralda says.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Are we doing that? Let's do that.
I think we have a plan.
Sweet. I will mark the spell slot.
Okay. I mean, at this point, it's been about a half hour. I don't know how long that lasts. You could still be Isaac at this point. I'm not going to make you spend another spell slot.
Let me see how long that...
It's probably an hour, if I had to guess.
An hour?
Is it disguise self?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, less than an hour.
Yeah, I'd say you still technically could have it.
Okay.
You never said you dropped it, so...
It made some of these conversations a lot more awkward, but yeah.
Nah.
Okay. All right, well, it sounds like we have a plan. I'm just going to roll. So she will take a minute to empty out some of the cart so there's room for everybody, and she'll pull it up kind of to the side door, open up the back, and let you guys climb in. The priest will say goodbye to Ismark and Irina, wish them the best, and wish all of you a safe journey. Yeah. And if you need anything, check in with him.
I tell him to be careful when the shit hits the fan.
Don't worry about me, my child. The Morning Lord will protect me. He always has. Okay. With that, you guys load up in the cart. Everybody but Esmeralda on the front. Ismark, Isaac, walking out in front as well. He'll close up the cart and make your way to the gate. There are 2 guards there. There are 3 of them outside on the street, a little further past the church. They see the cart, kind of eye it, see Isaac walking with it, and immediately don't. I am going to roll on a 1. Isaac is out there, like a 5% chance. I'm just going to roll. There's got to be a random check. He's out there, so somewhere.
Run into him in the street.
Just nod and keep walking.
That's a 19. 5% chance he was there. He's not. So you guys make your way to
imposter.
Yeah. Not me, him, you idiot. Star Trek 6.
Face off in the middle of the street.
You make it to the gate. There are 2 guards there. Sir, Your Eminence. They bow to the priest. You're up, Drew.
with a fair amount of arrogance and disdain, say, I have recently learned from this priest that he has information that is paramount to the Baron. It is the utmost security. I need the 3 of you gentlemen to get off of this gate and go escort him to the Baron. I will watch the gate for these intruders.
Okay, give me a quick performance check, please.
Logistically, from a security standpoint, that makes no sense too, which I love. You guys
it's
do
D&D.
that. I'll watch the gate.
He's such an asshole that they're just like,
all right.
It's such a moment in D&D.
God, what a fucking micromanager.
On second thought, I've decided you all need to do this. I'll watch them.
Hilarious.
Watching the gate or escorting the priest. Escorting the priest is the lower of the 2 things. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, leave the keys with me. I'll need the keys.
18. Are you asking for the keys?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to set the difficulty up just like 1 hit, but you're fine with 18. So, of course, sir. They'll hand you the keys, and Father, let's follow us. And the 2 of them will start escorting the priest, leaving you all there with the keys.
Like the keys to the city? Like the key to the
gate?
Yeah.
Hold on to those. We might need those later.
Keep them. I'm going to lock this thing from the outside. What are you fucking talking about?
That's smart. And another guard's going to get drugged down the street later. But for every guard you get killed, it does put the odds back the other direction.
How many donkeys we saw before were the guards? Derelict of duty.
Oh my God.
I'm hoping, knowing what's coming, he will be a little more lax on the guards, knowing that he's about to fight a war.
Well, it could be one of her guards. I mean, we'll have to roll randomly to see which side.
It's
a 50-50 shot. All right, so Drew, you're opening the gate, I assume.
Yep.
Esmeralda will bring it through. You're closing the gate, locking it.
Yes, and I will lock it from the outside.
Yep.
Take the key.
You take the key, and where are you going? Are you going to jump on with Esmeralda in the front, or?
Yes.
Okay. You and Esmeralda up in the front, and all the rest of you inside the cart, surrounded by alchemist fire. Just as a side note, and she will send the horses on their way, and we leave Vlaaki, possibly for the last time. We'll never know, or well, maybe we will later. As you guys,
because it's gonna have a new name next time.
Yeah,
you won't go. I'll stay here and watch the game. Yes, sir. They're leaving it in the background. You just see him fucking get on the cart and scoot out the gate and close the door.
They're busy. They're already running. It would have taken a little bit for him to unlock it. They're gone. All right, you guys take off. She hits it full throttle. These horses start racing out as you dart into the darkness. All right, so she'll yell back to all of you. So, where are we headed to the tower first? Is that the plan?
To the tower first.
Okay. You set off through the darkness, leaving the lights of Vlaaki behind you. You can't help but wonder, if any of those people will be alive in the next 24 hours. But especially, I think, Darren, that vision lingers with you. I mean, you saw something in that, I hope, stuck with you as a person that, she has more than she was leading on. There was, whatever was fighting against these guards was some sort of infernal contraption, some sort of infernal, soldiers of some sort. You know that it'll be a tough battle, no matter what happens, but you've given them at least a warning. You make it past the camp, unless anyone's stopping. I will kind of color out the specific things that you will pass. The first thing you pass very quickly is the side road to the Vistani camp. Unless we're stopping there, she would not be stopping unless someone tells her. She continues riding on.
Hey, Doug, real quick.
Yes.
And when we send the priest, I told him to tell them what I saw.
Yeah.
So that they know what they're...
Okay.
It's not just, hey, they're going to attack. This is what.
Okay.
This is what's coming.
Got it. Okay. About a half hour into your ride, and this is, again, it's middle of the night, so you guys make it to the bridge, crossing the Luna River without any trouble. She takes a right at the fork and starts making her way north towards the tower. At that point is our first possibility of any kind of random encounter. I need Ethan. Give me a d20, please.
Not a problem at all.
Traveling at night in Barovia.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop.
11.
11.
Oh, and I'm 11.
I think it was a good roll. At night. Alright, random encounters. If the characters are on the road... Okay, if the encounters are in the wilderness. Okay, if the encounter is daytime or nighttime. Got it. First hour goes by without any reaction. It's almost eerily quiet tonight. The only sound is the sound of the horses. And they're not fully, they're not as loud. It's really more the wagon. The horses don't make a ton of noise because they're kind of running in the air almost. But it's almost eerily quiet as the woods kind of gather in on you on either side. The mists are just a little thicker out in the woods. Maybe this is the calm before the storm that's coming at Vlaaki, but it is all quiet. And she continues up this road, heading north up some of the hills. The trees continue to, on either side, continue to get denser and denser. There's a second roll. It's 1 per hour. Drew, give me a d20. We should have Kevin roll all these. There's be likely no encounters.
I know, he's not busy tonight. I got a 5.
And 2 hours goes by without any encounter. You guys come around the bend, and in the distance you see the lake up ahead, the large 4-story tower, and she turns towards the land and into Lake Baratok. As you're approaching, you see something. And she starts to slow. There is something laying on the ground outside the door. It's a body.
I didn't know how to pop it and lock it.
It's clearly a body as you approach. And Lysander, you would be the only one that would hear it. You hear a quiet chuckle from her. just like a laugh, just kind of like a every time, gets them every time, kind of thing under her breath as you approach. And she slows, kind of looking around, darting eyes kind of back and forth, but there's really no place to hide on this little island because it's just surrounded by water. It's just giant stone tower. And she pulls it to a stop right before the magical field, and brings it to a hard stop. There is outside, as you guys come to a stop, there is a body laying in front of the door, and that's what you see at current. Otherwise, it is pitch black out here, cloudy night, a little bit of moonlight through the clouds itself, creating kind of a dim white light. But what do you guys want to do? Esmeralda's walking up to the body.
Yeah, so me too. I was going to check him. Is it electricity damage that killed him?
Oh yeah.
Can I tell?
It's burned to a crisp, burned all over, like electrical burns, top to bottom. And again, now as you walk up with her, you would see her kind of smile. She did what it was supposed to do. I do need anybody that's walking up towards the tower, and Ismark and Irina are coming. So they're planning to stay here. You may make a perception check. She's inspecting the body. The body is a big, burly human. He looks almost Roderick size from a muscle perspective. Pretty beefy looking guy, wearing a lot of furs, and he's a big hairy guy. So it's like you see, like as part of his shirt is undone. You see he's got a big hairy chest, dark fluff, dark hair, very thick, long, sort of unwieldy, like shoulder length hair.
He sounds hot.
Yeah, sounds like Zenith with a wig.
This guy, not gonna lie.
Am I rolling perception if I'm going to the body, or
just a general perception roll, just to see if you guys notice anything out of the ordinary?
I'm getting caught, but I'm going to stay by the card.
Okay.
13.
17.
15 and above, you would notice, so in Rivers, I think this is especially true for you, as you start looking around, Calsolas, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You're kind of focused on the body, probably, along with Lysander. But you two, Zora, my ranger, and my ranger-ish warrior kind of, outdoorsman, you notice there's lots of tracks around the body. Wolf tracks,
you said?
Wolf tracks.
Oh.
Including, you're certain with your 23, Rivers, certain at least 2 sets of them are wolf-like standing up wolves, like werewolves.
Is that bastard a werewolf? Or is he being turned? Or
what's that?
Is he the guy who's fried, was he maybe going to be a werewolf, or is he just haven't turned?
Doug did say he's very hairy.
I did say he was very hairy.
And long hair.
He's also very dead, so he's not turning anything. But
I'm gonna loot that body, Cole, or Doug, while I'm here.
Sure.
And I can pull up the song if need be.
Yeah, I'm gonna kneel down on one knee while we're checking out the body and touch the grass like Aragorn, and say werewolves, which everybody was probably already putting together, but let everybody know the pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together.
You got to make sure the audience is in it too.
That's right. Trying to add some color here.
Love it.
I'm going to practice reverse pop it and unlock it dance in case I ever have to open the door.
Yeah, look.
You look out over the still lake when you say this, Rivers. Chill air in the breeze in the air. But yeah, as you look down, you're clearly werewolves. And again, with a 23 on that perception roll, probably maybe 6 or 7 different wolves plus 2 or 3 werewolves. Hard to tell, but this was a raiding party.
Whole pack, a concerted effort, organized.
I would think she would answer like without a rhetorical question, just kind of she'll look up from the body, letting you loot the body. She just kind of says, probably looking for me. I didn't exactly make any friends when I left. She says, walking up to the door.
Looking at the tracks, can I see from which way they came or left?
There's only one direction because it's if you look up at the map, remember it's a land bridge that goes over there, so they would have had to have come across the bridge.
Come that way, yeah.
If you want to walk to the edge of the land bridge and look, you could walk to the edge and go check if you want. Jeff.
Yeah, why not? I'll scope it out. Yeah.
Yeah. As you head down to the edge, you would see that the tracks go up the lake north.
Okay.
They go up right along the lake's edge for a little ways and then into the woods. I would say, if you make it to about here, you can kind of tell that. So not far, well within eyesight of the group, but looks like they went around the edge and then into the woods.
Is it being watched at all? Are they still out there just in the edge of the woods? Or?
To the northeast, yep.
Okay.
Do I feel like you're still watching?
Large.
There was 2 questions there. Jeff, you go first.
Do I feel like I'm still being watched? Do I think they're there still, or have they gone well away?
You don't see any sign that they're here. And the tracks, give me an investigation check. I'll tell you more about the tracks as far as how old they are, depending on your roll.
Investigation. Not great. Let's see. And 11, pretty average.
Yeah, they're at least 5 or 6 hours old. They're not.
What time of day is it?
Immediately recent. It's middle of the night.
Middle of the night.
At this point, it's like probably about 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I must stay over here and kind of try to keep a little bit of a guard so I can tell if they're coming back.
Okay. Well, Esmeralda will open the door.
Give Roderick the keep your eyes on a swivel kind of thing.
Okay. The body, Darren, doesn't have much on it. Hang on, let me pull my notes for him. Wolfie.
You could open his gut and see what he's ate. So we'll find those kids that are missing.
You could.
I will not be doing that. Someone else, feel free.
What's up?
Ask Esmeralda while we're close.
Yeah.
If there was a werewolf...
Medicine is one of the few skills I'm not proficient in.
If a werewolf walked into the field, would they turn back into their normal form?
Yes, if they die, they usually turn back to humans. That's a
well. I mean, inside of this magical field, did he turn into a human when he stepped into the field, or when he died?
Oh, when he died, most likely. It does not. It's not all effects. It's specifically magical incantations that the field seems.
Oh, so like drawing upon magic versus.
Yes. That's correct. Darren, there is a fang necklace on him. There is. Okay. It's got 4 fangs. They look like wolf's teeth. There is a coin purse with 6 gold coins and 2 silver pennies.
Damn, boy, you're rich.
There is a some sort of a token in his pocket as well. It's not a gold coin. It's a bronze, almost looks like a medallion. Because there's rope woven through it, like it was someone broke part of it, and it looks like it could have been a coin, maybe from a different world, but it's been etched with a couple of symbols, and it's got like a rope, like it could be a necklace of some sort.
What are the symbols? Like, what language are they in?
What languages do you speak? Again, I know it's a long list.
Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Infernal, and Thieves' Cant.
Jesus.
Mandarin.
Fucking Duolingo.
It doesn't look like a language as you look at it. There's definitely some Elvish sort of notes in what's kind of been worn away, like from whatever this coin was. The images are carved in it, and they look more like more like a picture of some sort. It's insignias of a triangle and a leaf and a square. It's just like it's a bunch of like shapes that have been kind of carved into it.
It doesn't look like anything that I know of, or
particularly. There's also a child's toy in his bag. A small rag doll. That's it.
That's not cool.
Does anything give off any magic?
No.
Like, am I getting a sense of...
No. Nope, looks like pretty mundane stuff. The door opens, however,
Okay.
while you're searching the body. You're all standing there. Jeff's watching out there. Roderick's a little further closer, kind of towards the back. Well, Esmeralda opens the door. Irina, Ismark, welcome home. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need. Don't walk on the second or the third floor. It's a little iffy. Just go straight to the fourth floor. She'll start giving her instructions on how to use the elevator and the door and all that good stuff. So they're going to stand inside having a quick conversation. Excuse me.
Should we should we stay the night and rest? We better travel during the day. We're free. I mean, we're away from the city at this point.
Well,
I was wondering
that's
same
up to you.
thing.
That's up to you. I prefer to travel at night, but I don't like to be asleep when stuff is prowling around, but we're safe here. So if you want to rest here tonight, we can certainly make camp.
Makes sense to me. If we're here. We don't get very many rests. We're in a safe spot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is everybody in decent shape?
Esmeralda is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we don't have to.
Well, the only devil's advocate that I was thinking was in case we like wrap things up quickly and just considering time of the revolt situation. Not that it's like we're.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm at about half points right now. I never got a rest after the last time I took some damage in the last game about a month ago.
So you're pretty messed up.
Decently messed
up. All of us who need sleep needed to sleep. Otherwise, we're going to start taking exhaustion. Like there's no reason to push if we don't have to. If we have a chance to, we've taken one long rest this entire game.
Two,
I feel like
I think.
Yeah, we can stay here tomorrow day too, and just go out tomorrow night if we want. I mean,
you could.
If it works best.
Yeah, I think Jeff's not Jeff. Ethan said it right. I mean, there are things happening in the game every day that moves. I have notes of things that are occurring. So, the more time you guys stay down, the more things may change around.
Sure.
For sure.
If we're not planning on really like trying to intervene with that at all anyways, then it doesn't.
We're not.
It doesn't really matter. So,
if we were going to intervene, we would have stayed. There's no point in like worrying about getting back. Like when we get back there, we get back there, and whatever the situation is what it is.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like that's a long rest then. You are.
I will
very safe here.
Before we rest, I will pass around the concoction to give everyone dark vision again before we take our rest.
Okay. Very good. You may all click long rest.
I'm clicking. Actually.
Can my bolstering performance stack the 9 temporary HP?
No. Temp HP never stacks. So if it comes from two sources or even the same source, you take the higher of the two.
Got it.
Never.
What if you lose some and then it happens again? Just out of curiosity. So if you like have 9, lose 8, you have 1. Would you? It would
reset.
It would just go up to 9. If you gain 9, you wouldn't get 10.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
correct.
And you can have that every short rest, right? short or a long rest, I think.
Yeah, I could do it if anybody needs. If anybody's out of temporary HP, I'll do it anyways.
You all will be after the long rest, so it'll reset that. So.
Yeah. So just everybody take 9 temporary hit points,
including Esmeralda.
Yeah, is she gonna listen to my fucking story?
Yeah, she will.
Cool.
Your used to say.
Well, what I really want to get into is talking about the first time my da took me fishing in the stream by the village of Alphos where I grew up. And it was a whole day and I didn't catch one. But he taught me the importance of perseverance and patience.
Ethan?
And the next day... Well, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Don't interrupt.
No, go ahead, please.
I was just having a thought. I did want to interrupt you because I am going to keep the game moving, but we hear the story. But I was just thinking, if the Starfall group ever makes it to the mountains where your character's from, I think that's your cameo, and you need to play your dad. So that needs to happen. That would make
You just kind of broke up, but I think I get what you're saying. If you're talking about a Rivers cameo, I'm down.
Yeah.
He's saying that you should play your dad.
Your dad.
Oh, Rivers' dad? Yeah, absolutely, dude.
If the Starfall group ever makes it to those mountains.
Oh, dude, let me know. I'd be so down because he would not. He would not be what you guys think.
I'm gonna fucking metagame it and make sure that it happens.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's too good.
All right. The night, the story in the morning. What's that?
So what I think we should do is if we manage to beat this and we go through some sort of teleport home, the whole squad should stop by Starfall on the way. We can all show up.
What a mess! Like 20 people in one game session.
Well, you guys are from Aerith. That's where Starfall takes place. That was the point.
There you go. That's where it drops us.
It could. I mean, it's where it should if you go home, quote unquote. All right. You guys rest the night. Everything is quiet that evening. In the morning, breakfast is handled. Esmeralda cooks food from the top floor. There's a little stove, if you recall. She cooks food and whatnot. Rivers gives us his story. You guys
stand over her shoulder while she's cooking until she lets me take over.
Oh, okay. She'll gladly let you take over.
You should flip the bacon.
Okay, yeah, she'll let. As soon as the first time you give her instructions, she walks away. All right, breakfast occurs. I turn it back to you guys if there's anything you want to discuss, or if you want her to start taking you towards the winery. Are you going to do it in the morning? Are you going to wait until the evening, or whatever you want to do? I turn it to you.
All right, head there in the morning, right? No reason not to travel during the day. I mean,
right.
No, it's fine.
So just head straight to the winery, which is, again, sorry, broken record, but we're just purely reconnaissance, looking for clues on Van Richten, kind of at this point, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping the Martikovs
We're also trying to figure out why the wine stopped flowing, right?
I think that was a two birds thing.
Yeah, when you said that,
she
was worried.
Still in power.
Yeah,
cool.
She was worried that they might be in trouble as well, just because you said that. She hasn't been there, so she was going there for 2 reasons. So yeah. In fact, I forgot about that. She may have pushed to leave last night, but being that people were injured, fine. But yeah, I think first thing in the morning she'd be like, "Okay, let's go. I want to see what's going on down there."
I'm on the same page.
The Martikovs are good people, and they're good allies to have in the fight to come. So.
I'm sure they're all alive and nothing bad has happened. They're just taking a break,
Well, we can only hope.
My son is probably right.
Yeah. Rosh Hashanah just happened. Yom Kippur is coming up.
It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Ismark and Irina will, as you guys are getting ready to leave, will thank you for all of your help. They will be here until they hear from you. I mean, we'll stay here until it makes sense. I mean, come back and let us know. Keep us posted. if things get if you don't find us here, if something goes wrong, I will take my sister to Krezik. We're not far from Krezik. That'll be my next move if something were to happen.
Looking at this smoldering dead body, I would be like, yeah, I don't think you're going to really worry about anybody coming to fuck with you here.
Well, I feel relatively safe, but I mean, I don't think any magical field would stop someone like Strahd if they wanted to get in here. But if something goes wrong, that's where we'll be.
Leave us a note.
Yeah.
We'll do. Irina will thank you all, and Esmeralda will get the cart going, getting set up.
And on that note, make sure you put 2 Calsolas on it. That way nobody else reads it.
That's right. Don't say where you're going. Just say that you left, so we know.
Yeah, understood. Yeah, that you left on your own accord, not got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Understood. Yeah. Got it. All right. Well, Esmeralda will set up the cart. She will jump in the driver's seat. Where are you each going to be? And there is room for 2 more up front. It'd be tight. Or 1 Roderick. 2 small people or 1 large person up front with her. Otherwise, you can ride on top of the cart or in the cart.
I'll be in the cart because of my appearance.
Okay.
I'll probably ride with her again. We had a good talk last time.
Okay. That's right. You have advantage on creature features now, as a reminder.
That's right.
I'll be
beyond the highest perception.
So Darren's up front with Esmeralda. Jeff's in the cart. Roderick?
In the cart.
In the cart.
Inside.
Rivers?
Is it possible to sit on the back of the cart and dangle my feet off?
You could. There's a little bit of a platform there. I mean, I wouldn't call it the safest, but sure, you could.
Yeah,
at the speed it travels. Okay. Kind of have to fold your arm up probably and kind of hold yourself a little bit like a trash man.
Yeah, kind of like Black Hawk helicopter vibe, sort of.
Sure, or that. Okay, and then Lysander, where are you going to be?
I think Lysander's going to teen wolf it on top of the cart while.
Okay. You can. Absolutely can.
Remember that movie? Anybody?
Yeah, I do. Guys. I did. Yeah. Had the werewolf survived, we could have seen it firsthand. But
yeah,
he got fly swatters out.
Yo, is there a card? Aren't we supposed to go talk to the werewolves?
That is the plan. That is one of our things.
Did you grab that necklace?
Yep, I grabbed all of it.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I mean,
just show them that they'll get it.
Yeah. That is one of your cards. You all believe that the card speaks to an ally and in the werewolves. And Esmeralda knows where they are. She told you she's been to their den. So
you just got to go ask them all. Are you the nice werewolf? Are you the nice werewolf?
Yeah.
Which one of you is the turncoat?
Need a challenge to figure that out.
I hope this is like a singing swordsman kind of thing.
I mean, Esmeralda knows where the werewolves are. So if you want to talk, you guys will have a couple of hours. If you want to talk to her about the werewolves, she would be an asset, a resource. So, and with that, she hits it, and the horses make their way back out. It looks like it'll be about another 2-hour journey. About 2 hours. The wagon.
Yeah. So then, while we're going, then I will talk to her about that. Just kind of tell her, hey, I know we're looking one of the cards that what's her name gave us, pointing to a werewolf, potentially someone who used to be allied with Strahd and now is not so much, or would be open to turning on him. And if she knows anything, if she saw anything or knew anything based on what she's seen while she's here. Like who that would point to.
Well, that's interesting that you say that. The wolves, the wolf pack. There are a couple of dens. The largest faction of them is north of Lake Zarevich, up near the mountains, up near Mount Baratok, in those hills. there's been a bit of a power struggle within their den. There are sort of two factions within the werewolf. I don't want to use the word community because they're animals and monsters, but within their ranks. And I'm gotta find my notes here. Sorry, I'm trying to stall while I looked for it real fast. Ethan brought up wolves. I had totally spaced that could be a conversation. Come up. Where are you? Ravenspire. Here we are.
I mean, at the very least, I think we're learning that Esmeralda is a little bit of a racist against werewolves.
As she's talking, I would think that would be very clear. I think that she hates them. There's no two ways about that.
Comparable to Rivers, like the same vibes that we get when he like.
Yeah, maybe worse. Maybe worse. She will tell you. There's been a bit of a power struggle there. They used to be led by they were led by a man named Emil. He was the leader of the pack for probably 10 years or more. Recently, he disappeared. The rumor is that Strahd made an example of him. And his second in command, Kirill, took over. Emil's wife, Zulika, has been looking for Emil. I heard them speaking about it when I was in their den. She is searching the woods for him. No sign. Has he been killed? Has he been... did Strahd kidnap him? They believe at this point that Strahd has... her name is Zulika. She believes that Emil has been taken by Strahd. I did not see him in the dungeons, but I did not see all of the dungeons. But she believed that Strahd had taken him, as an example. He did not wish to serve Strahd the way Strahd wanted to be served, you see. He wanted to rule the werewolves packs on their own. Kirill is much more a foot soldier of Strahd. He will do whatever Strahd asks. So, if I was to look for an ally, it would be in Zulika or Emil. Perhaps.
Or both.
Or both. That's what she would say.
And where did you see or hear that she was at?
She is in the main den, up to the north of Mount... I keep forgetting the name of that mountain.
Baratok. Mount
Baratok, yeah. Is she not on the outs with the rest of the pack? No,
like,
they're still together, but I think secretly she wishes that Zyril was or Kirill was destroyed or removed from power. There are factions, but they still follow Kirill. She may have a few dedicated people that are wolves that were followers of Emil that would be more loyal to her. But there are dozens of werewolves in those woods. It is not a place to travel lightly.
Okay. We may have to figure out a way to get to her at some point then.
Perhaps you could find a way to draw her out, perhaps. She says, as the horses carry on. The first hour goes by. The morning mists, daylight. It's like another day in Barovia. Day, I think, 3 for you all at this point. It is cloudy. There's no sun. little bit of drizzle early on in the first half hour of your ride, but generally it dries up relatively quickly. But it's foggy and mistier than normal. And after about the first hour, as she makes sort of the right turn and then the left turn, kind of headed south. It'd be the left turn and then kind of following the main road. You guys would pass a bridge that leads north to Krezk, and you can see Krezk as you get towards that bridge. You can see kind of the mountains kind of carry around the edge of this valley, and you can see Krezk. You can see smoke. You can see small little buildings almost from here because it's only a few miles away, but it's up, deep, very high up in the hills. Krezk is built up in the hills. You can see, and you can see a little bit of snow up there. It is cold, and you can see a little bit of snow falling, or kind of snow-capped roofs up in the hills from down here. It's a pretty steep climb once you cross that bridge and start making your way up to Krezk. But she continues south. And about an hour later, about a full hour, she starts slowing as she sees something just up ahead. And Darren, you see it as well. Kind of the first two to see it as the mist parts as you guys are inside, and I guess Teen Wolf would as well. Up ahead, you see something strange. You see there's a bunch of trees along either side of the road, as there always are, but one of the trees directly up ahead is dead. Completely dead. And there are occasional dead trees, but this looks anciently dead. Like it's been there for a long time. Not a leaf in sight. Dead patches around it. And as the mist is starting to clear, Darren, you see there's a little bit of a bog behind it. But that's not what catches your attention. And it's why she slows down. The tree has things dangling from it. Dozens of small dolls kind of roped up into the branches. They look like small, almost porcelain-looking dolls, kind of just dangling at different levels. And you see her bring the cart basically to a stop when she sees it, and she looks over at you with sort of like you can tell this wasn't here the last time. Kind of a look.
You say, is this not normal?
She looks at you, no. And she's kind of eyeing it suspiciously.
Arcana check?
When was the last time you were here?
It's been about 2 weeks, maybe 3 at most. I mean, the tree was here, but not these dolls. That's just strange.
How many of them are there?
Dozens. Maybe
roughly
24, 2 dozen maybe. Like probably a little over 20, between 20 and 30 at a quick glance. Scattered through the branches.
I get out of the cart.
You get out of the cart?
Is there anything that I would recognize as far as like occult?
That would be an Arcana check. Yeah, that would be an Arcana check. And I think I heard Drew say the same thing, so you can both of our Arcana specialists, our Arcane specialists, you can make a roll. Go ahead.
I look for traps.
Tracks or traps?
Traps.
Traps. Okay, give me an investigation check, Jeff.
I am also guiding myself in my remembrance of this sort of thing.
Okay. A quick prayer.
Trap.
Okay, you can pull up the rolls here. All right, so.
Oop, shit.
16, investigation 17, Arcana 22. Okay, so 16 and 22 on the Arcana checks. All right, I'm going to start with the investigation check because that's the easier one. You don't see any traps, no natural or unnatural traps around the tree itself. There is certainly something off-putting about it, and suspicious, and definitely kind of concerning. Arcana-wise, both of them made the roll. It was a 15. It is some sort of you've seen this done in some sort of arcane and druidic rituals. Generally, the way that these dolls are kind of set up, it is some sort of pulling in of souls. And each of these dolls represent a soul that is corrupting the area around it, or is used to infuse power, infuse nature, or corrupt nature. It's hard to tell exactly which of the two, but generally is used as sort of soul collectors, children's souls, when used with little dolls like this. You've heard of rituals like that.
So is it going to do anything to us to pass by it? Like when you say it's collecting souls, as in like, you know what I mean? Like, is it
you
like
would
passing
think
by?
that
Is that going to harm us based on like?
Yeah, you would, based on the rituals. No, it's more that the dolls would have been probably cursed or some sort of spell cast over them before they were hung to the tree, and that creates sort of a link between the souls and nature itself, almost like they're sucking in the souls of some sort of a child was kind of infused into it, and it's infecting or enhancing potentially the tree. I do need all of you at this point to make a wisdom save, however, as you're staring at this tree.
Do any of these look like? Oh, I didn't see it. Does it look like the thing that the werewolf was carrying back at the tower?
No, these look more like well-made dolls.
Yeah.
That was like a rag doll, like kind of strung together with straw and twigs and sticks. Like, these look nice.
Doug, is this wisdom save for a charmed condition?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I have advantage on that. That's why I asked.
Yes, you do. Yep.
Oh shit!
Good thing too, because I got that one.
Oh no!
Oh my!
Yeah, this is interesting.
I advantage though, like so.
Oh, okay. Dirty 20.
I don't think you have advantage, do I?
You do not. It was only Drew. I checked. I went as I was prepping. I checked everybody's character. I was already going to remind you that you had an advantage on that, Drew. Okay. As you're standing there looking at it, kind of checking it out, and I need to roll Esmeralda. Stand by. Esmeralda, wisdom. Oh, she has no plus for wisdom at all. That's a 3. Okay. So I have a Zora fail. I have a Calsolus pass. A Rivers fail. A Lysander fail. And what did you get? 16. That's a pass.
20.
And Roderick is a 20.
Roderick got 20.
Yeah. Okay. So Zora, Esmeralda, Rivers, and Drew. I'm going to start with Darren. As you shake it off, but as you're looking at it, you're thinking about it, you're praying about it for a moment and looking at this tree. When you open your eyes to, finish your prayer and get this assessment that you and Lysander had, what you see is that Esmeralda is gone. She has jumped off the front of the cart, and she is walking towards the tree. To the right of you, Rivers is doing the same. As is Zora. As is Lysander. All 4 of you begin feeling like you should get closer to the tree and check it out.
Let's get closer to the tree and check it out.
Yeah, and you guys can feel free to say anything. RP that out as you want. Esmeralda just... I think what she would say, Darren, is as you notice that she just jumped down, you hear her just say, I'm going to get a closer look. And she just jumps off, pulls no weapon out, and just starts walking towards it. And then you see Rivers. Rivers, you saying anything? You kind of walk around from the side.
Seems non-threatening enough. Don't draw my weapon and just fucking walk towards it.
Okay. Lysander, any color you want to put around yours?
Boy, the craftsmanship on these dolls is exquisite. I really want to
just have the most incredulous look on my face inside the cart.
Yeah, you're inside. You're the only one inside at this point. Like what the hell?
Where are you guys going?
Looking out the little window, like what is it?
What do you guys see?
Because I walked up, I started singing a little song that kids sing when they were playing like hopscotch and jump rope.
Oh, I love it. That's creepy as shit, by the way. Looking at this tree. and you in general. So that's creepy. As you start walking towards, so that's what happens. The four of them begin walking towards the tree. I think Darren, you're a pretty smart character. I mean, they all made it sound like they are just casually doing it, but I'd like you to make just sort of an insight check.
Okay.
I mean, you can react however you would want as well as a player, but just
18.
to be sure, like, this looks weird. Like, you're sure that this looks weird. And as you, what you see something, as you do that, as you look back and you shake it off, like, you're probably affected like a second later and you shake it away. This looks odd as the four of them are moving very like zombie-like towards the tree itself. But as you look back over at the tree for just a moment, you see a male tiefling standing there. You see your brother standing there for just a moment, kind of holding his hand out towards you. But then you just shake it off, it's just gone. The image was there for a second, kind of in the mist, and then just sort of the mist kind of moves past and it disappears. You kind of shake it off your eyes. But then you see the four of them are basically walking to the tree.
So would I be able to deduce that was what it was wanting me to see? Like to try to get me to come to it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I think
what
each
I know
of you,
about this sort of...
what I'd like as you say that, guys, you start to see things as you're walking towards it. I'm curious what each of you would see as characters. As you start to walk towards it, you see something that beckons you. Like, at first it was like, oh, I'll just check out the tree. And then it feels like, oh, I really want to go look at that, or really want to be pulled in. What would each of your characters say? What's something that their heart would desire? Roderick, you rolled a 20, and you can't see the tree, so I assume that's why you passed. Like, you just you can't really see it. But I'd be curious what the other four, that are walking towards it see. I'm not going to worry about Esmeralda. Drew, what would Lysander see?
Oh,
little character moment here.
They would probably see fame and notoriety.
Okay.
Yeah, like the dreams of avarice, and the applause of wealthy people. Oh, it's wonderful.
Okay, I like it. Rivers, what would Rivers say?
Rivers would see his wife and son and daughter. Straight like gladiator vibe, like burned out house in the field, like ghost of his family, dude.
Love it. That's great. Okay.
I want to change my answer. I want to see Rivers' wife and son and daughter.
Okay. All right. And then Jeff, what would Zora see?
Zora, because her heart is from a pure child, one of the kids that got chopped up to make her, she would see the dolls as representing like all the things she's never had. Family, Christmas type stuff, the toys of childhood and her childhood that she's never known or existed for her.
Love it. Okay. Let me think about order of operations here. Who would be...
Yeah, surely whatever happens next.
Roderick, I got you already covered. Rivers.
I'm going to go pee and grab a water real quick.
You're good. Lysander.
It would be interesting if a TPK happened from like just one failed save.
Shit happens. Shit
I know.
happens. Zora.
You guys are going to hate my backup character. That's all I can say.
All right. Darren.
Is it just you come back to life again?
I will allow you to react. It's you and Rivers, really. The only two can make any action right at the moment. Everyone else is charmed and has your orders.
Am I totally, like... I feel like we had an item that I can now not find.
Okay.
That would be perfect for this moment, and I thought I had it on my character. Maybe... Hold on. Give me a sec, because I might have had it written down, but it's not on my character. Hold on.
Okay, take a
Give me a
minute.
sec.
I'm making a map here just in case this turns into something in the background. Depending on how the next couple of actions play out. Didn't have
Hold
my
on.
cart ready. Where'd that be under? Vehicles, maybe? Carts. Beautiful. We'll use this one.
I do think it is kind of funny to think of like Rivers just seeing like this really great kind of gladiator scene, then all of a sudden like out of the periphery he just sees Zora and Lysander the same thing. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing here?
Wait a second. You're not my
Yeah,
family.
wait a second.
Yeah, you at first you just wanted to go check it out. As you get closer, like the image sort of infuses your senses.
Deepest desire.
Alright. This is, I think, where everybody would be this round. Just sort of based on where you started from. Alright, I'll share my screen now, or switch it over. Alright, Darren, did you find it?
I did. And
I don't remember what you're referring to.
And
So.
I guess I'm wondering, my character I would think would know this, so I'm just trying before I use it. I'm thinking that I can use our scroll of hallowed ground to cast it on this to create an effect that would allow them to potentially break the spell.
Cool, good job. Seems logical.
Yeah. Alright, so it's a scroll of
I knew I had
hallowed
the-
ground.
Yes. Sanctuary. It's the scroll of Sanctuary of Hallowed Ground is what it was.
Okay, yeah, it would temporarily create sort of a hollowed place of. Yes, I remember. Yeah, I do remember giving you.
Yes.
That was in.
Yeah.
It was in the tower.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
as a character,
It as a character, I would say you would. I think it's an amazing idea. The problem is it does require, just like the bones do, it sort of requires a physical like location, like the church or building, and there's no building here. That's my
what about
only.
the cart? It is a dwelling.
It is a dwelling. It is a dwelling. I mean, by the time you shake it off and they walk, Zora is by the cart. Rivers was on the back, and Lysander was on the back. They would have just walked off of it in the 5 seconds it's been. They would travel 15, 20 feet, so they wouldn't be on the cart. You and Roderick, and I would say maybe Zora would be close enough to be in that kind of field. Lysander,
it wouldn't be big enough if it's big enough to create a.
Well, the
protect
building
the whole
is.
Dwelling?
Well, the dwelling would be
Okay,
5
so
by
it's just-
10.
Okay.
It'd be the dwelling. It was designed to give you a safe place to rest. You kind of check that box,
Right.
So you can turn a building into a safe place one night, kind of deal. I love the idea. I don't think it applies here because there's no building to hollow the ground. It may have an effect if you want to use it. I'm not, I'll say it might have an effect. If you want to try to cast it like on the tree, it might trigger I would say it might have an effect, like possibly auto break it, or maybe give them another chance to save at minimum, or break the curse entirely. You don't know. There's a chance it would do something. I will say that because it's a great idea. I don't want to stifle a good idea.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's where they are at the beginning of this round. The map is up. You should be able to see them. Lysander just kind of hopped over you onto the ground. Zora's moved around from the side. Her and Lysander are probably pretty close. Roderick is in the back of the cart. You're up on top of the cart, and I would say she would be the furthest, along with Rivers, since they had the easiest access to get out and around.
My leap in logic in this is to say that the tree is a dwelling to animals and insects. It is, in fact, a dwelling. Whether it is a dwelling for people is not stated. So, I am going to use this scroll on the tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Sanctuary on the tree.
All right. You whip out the scroll. Everybody else is walking
Start
towards
reading.
it. Rivers, what are you doing? Or Roderick, what are you doing? Zora just stepped out of the cart, walked away. And then you hear Darren start reading aloud a scroll. you hear him start incanting.
Bobble out of the cart, guys.
Okay.
Guys, and then slowly walking up. Where are you guys going?
Okay.
Why?
Yeah,
What?
You come out and see the creepy tree with the dolls hanging from it and everything.
In fact, say that. Why are you guys walking towards the creepy tree?
Okay. All right. Darren, you cast it. Here's what I'm going to have you do. I'm going to have you make a charisma skill check against its. I'm going to set up a DC based on the spell level. I'm going to set a DC level of the curse that you will need to beat in order for it to have some sort of an effect. Essentially, like a counterspell, kind of, or a dispel magic kind of.
Check?
I'm fine. Yeah, sorry, I thought you were charisma based. Yeah, your spell selection. So it's straight wisdom skill
would it
check.
be a spell, a skill check, not like a spell attack?
Do this. It'd be the spell modifier, which should be the same, I think, as your wisdom. But yeah, it'd be your spell.
No,
modifier.
it's very different.
Okay, then go.
It's
Yeah,
very
spell
different.
modifier, not spell attack. Spell modifier.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so it is the same. All right, got it. And if it's can I use guidance if it's a skill check then?
No, this is straight spell. This is straight spell casting. This is spell strength.
Okay.
This is strength on strength. You are willing it
So
to
then
end.
when I get to include my proficiency bonus then? If it's a spell, if it's technically a spell?
Just a straight spell. This is how I'm making up rules as I go here. It's just a straight
Okay,
spell.
got it. Okay,
Spell ability.
got it. All right. So just straight wisdom. Got it. Oh, that
Devil's
didn't
bargain.
require to do that. Well, that was a damn good roll.
That was a
22.
damn good roll. You begin to cast. You start chanting as the four of them start walking towards it. You each see your images start flashing and breaking, as if the spell is starting to crack. And Darren, yeah, you see the spell kind of arc around the tree itself and begin to take hold. You see one of the dolls. You see its head shatter, just off the tree, and the spell is broken. The curse ends, and you guys snap out of it.
Now the real question is, do I get inspiration for coming up with that awesome idea?
I'll give you inspiration for that. That was a good idea. You avoided an entire encounter, so yeah, I like it.
I don't very rarely get inspiration.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
I
you.
am terrible. I am terrible about remembering inspirations. So, just
Thank you for potentially saving our lives.
Yeah, you all just kind of snap out of it, and you see this creepy tree, but one of the dolls just exploded.
And I literally just say, I take the scroll.
The scroll just
okay, it disappears. Okay,
it does. It kind of like Thanos snap, kind of turns to dust as you read it. It kind of
okay. And I just say, "You're welcome," and I get back on the cart.
What the hell was that? She turns back.
John Travolta meme. Looking around.
Yeah.
The fuck?
River is takes like half a second longer and almost puts his hand out. Is like, no, a little desperate. Like that was a pretty intense moment.
Yeah.
Do they know they were charmed? Like, do they?
Yeah, I think you would. You guys, you see the images of Broken, you would feel something.
Yeah.
Zora looks at him really sad and just says, "Bad dollies," and then turns around and gets back in the cart.
Okay. Quick thinking, Esmeralda says, jumping on the cart. Did you steal that out of my tower? She asks you as she sits down.
Maybe. You can thank me later.
I did thank you.
Say it again.
No, she didn't.
What happened?
Like I said, you're welcome.
Just get in the back of the cart saying, What happened?
We'll talk about it later, Roderick.
And that, you guys carry on down the road. Smart play.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
I have a quick game mechanic question. Humans get inspiration at the end of a long rest, right?
That's true.
Yep.
I wonder why that didn't autofill on my sheet.
I don't think D&D Beyond is smart enough for that yet.
Yeah.
It does for some things and not for
That's
others,
why I was
but
curious.
yeah.
It does for like all the limited use stuff. I'm surprised it doesn't just tick that box.
Yeah, I don't know
I
that
thought
they
it
did a big
It's all
upgrade.
good. I just want to make sure I wasn't.
Yep.
wasn't
Yeah, all the
misremembering
humans.
that.
So you, Roderick, can add an inspiration as well.
Cool.
All right. The cart continues down, but with that happening, Esmeralda does slow down as we're getting a little closer. She kind of a little more concerned, and she would say that was not here 2 or 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, something that's odd. And she even starts to postulate, like, well, maybe this is the only road in and out of the vineyard. Maybe that thing has something to do with why the wine stopped.
Doug, is
So
that...
there's a good chance.
You said that was a druidic spell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that like a particular druid circle that spell kind of exists with? Proprietary?
No, not specific. I mean, I would say whatever that was is definitely what you would know is it's rare. You've heard of it in stories. It's not one that druids would normally do because it's messing with nature in a... Whether it's infusing or corrupting, it still requires almost basically like sacrifice, because it is like absorbing the souls of the people that the dowels were infused with. The more dowels there are, the more powerful the charm was. The DC was 18 on that, Darren, by the way, so good roll.
Damn.
It was a 7th level. It was a 7th level curse, so it was 11 plus 7.
Hell yeah.
All right, but yeah. Other than that, no, it's a rare. It is not specifically a druid circle, but definitely not one that would typically be used, except for by powerful druids, and only in the case of very rare needs. Generally, to in desperation, for some reason.
Yeah, I think if that's the case, Lysander would begin to wonder what the Marivok family, whom they have pissed off or whatever.
Markovs,
the Markovs, thank you. That they would warrant such a spell being levied against them, presumably against them.
Are you saying this out loud, like from the rooftop, kind of talking while we're driving?
Yeah, just making conversation, I guess.
And I'll add to that while he's saying that, and kind of to her. We ran into a druid a while back, a dead druid, an undead druid, and other than that, we haven't seen any druids. What druid factions are here that would even be casting this sort of thing, let alone being pissed off at them?
There are really only 2 factions of druids that I've ever encountered. South of the Martikov's winery is a hill. I'll bring up the Barovia map real quick. You see it's kind of right here on the map, just north of the Luna River. It's a couple miles south of the winery. There is a faction of druids there. They are aligned with Strahd very specifically. My guess is it was them. They're close to the Martikovs, and the Martikovs and them have not. They've never gotten along well together, at least from my understanding. They have sort of an understanding, and they don't mess with each other. Martikovs are quite resourceful, and she says, kind of with a smile when she says that. So they would not. I don't know that they would risk an all-out war or an attack against the Martikovs, but perhaps some sort of a curse to try to slow them down or hurt them or curse them. That sounds about right. But they've always sort of put up with each other. The other is, I think you've heard of the village of Bards, which is south of Agenvastel, where we met. That was the town that was destroyed by Strahd. There is a powerful hag there. Her name is Baba the Saga. She has some druids that are aligned with her. They believe in the nature, the true power of Barovia, not Strahd. Many of them. She believes that Strahd is its keeper, but many of the druids that have aligned with her and frequently are loyal to her believe in the dark powers that gave Strahd his strength, and believe that nature is Barovia's true soul. And so she has some druids that have aligned with her. Those are the only druids I've ever heard of in Barovia.
Doug, assuming I can overhear the conversation in the back.
Jeff first. Good.
Assuming I can overhear the conversation, does the name of that hag ring any bells to me?
Baba the Saga, yes. There is no one that's spent any amount of time in Barovia that does not know that name. She is powerful sorceress, ancient, possibly as ancient as Strahd himself. She is pretty much the ruler of the south of Barovia. She rules out of Barez. She is evil to the core, and very powerful.
If we get a chance to take her out, we do not hesitate.
Yeah, you've definitely heard of her. She is behind. You would know. I mean, you guys know the hags were eating children. You guys, found their location. They had exited that location, but she would be the ruler of those hags. She would be the chief hag of that coven. She is it. And she would tell you, and I don't think you guys knew that. She would tell you that she is based. She has a home in the ruins, the swamps of Barez.
Did she essentially create Zora?
When you say that, she looks back at Zora and looks back at you with sort of a, yeah. And then you were going to say something there as well.
Two questions. If the hag is loyal to the power that runs Barovia, and that technically that power is what gives Strahd his power, why would the two druids factions not be aligned together?
I don't fully understand her relationship to Strahd. She supports Strahd, but not as directly. She keeps her distance. I have beliefs that she wishes to rule in her own, and wants a little more independence from Strahd and his direct rulership, but I don't really know. I've not had any sort of conversations with her, only rumors at this point. The other druids work for him directly. They are his errand boys, from what I understand.
Why would druids work? Why would anyone who is connected to nature like that work with Strahd?
Why does anyone? Why does anyone seek power? For power?
Corruption.
But druids aren't usually known for seeking power. That's my question.
Corrupted druids would be.
Unless they're shadow druids or something along those lines.
I don't know how much Roderick knows about.
And even they are seeking power. They usually are seeking to get rid of people and bringing back just nature. But
so I was going to say, it's like they said before that Strahd is the land or something to that effect.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's more like the other group, right? Like the hag group would believe those people.
Yep. You're not wrong. Okay. Any other thoughts or questions?
Yeah, I would say there's a good chance that it's. How far away are we from the winery, or was the
about another hour?
Winery?
About another hour or so. Yep.
So we're far enough away that if they set that up, would disturb the trading routes without making it look like a full-on attack of the family that's running the winery by stopping the people moving in and out.
Perhaps
they wouldn't even necessarily know what's happening.
Yeah, perhaps. You're welcome to keep going south and go ask him, she says, sort of sarcastically.
I feel confident in that, in my theory.
Everyone make a perception check, please.
No.
In hour 2.
God. Can I actually from the back of the cart?
Yes. This is a sound
22.
check.
22. Yes. 24.
That's 24.
Very persistent. Right, it's uneasy after the murder doll tree.
Everybody's listening. Except for Esmeralda, who's listening to you talk and not paying attention, apparently, because she rolled a 4.
Well, she's driving.
Yeah. So that's 20 perception. So 13 for Lysander. It's loud up there. Calsolus listening closely. Rivers listening closely. Zora, yeah. Everybody else very listening in. I just want to make sure somebody succeeded. As she's writing, she doesn't hear anything. But everybody else, you hear some sounds. Quite a bit of sound. Movement up in the trees ahead of you and to the... hold on, I gotta look at the map. Got my map directions backwards. Headed to be on your left or to the east in the woods. You hear a lot of movement and a voice.
A what?
A voice. You hear some words over the cart moving. It is hard to make out anything right at this moment, but there is definitely some movement. And I'd say, Darren, since you're visible and can see, you would see some movement pretty far in the distance. Some shapes moving through the woods.
How fast are they moving?
Slow.
But what direction are they are they following? Are they what?
They're ahead of you,
kind of
and they would intersect with the road at a diagonal.
Okay. So then I tell her to stop.
She stops. Okay.
And point, or not? Actually, I don't point. I nod in the direction of the.
Okay. Yeah, you see.
And I shush. I shush the cart.
Yep, it comes to a stop. Okay. It comes to a stop, and yeah, you guys all hear rustling in the trees. They're not quiet. This is a lot of noise being made. Branches breaking, leaves crunching. Like, it's a decently loud. Like, had this been a cart with real horses, you would not have heard it. But it's just a wheel wagon. You can hear it, and you spotted some figures in the distance. And they don't seem to be paying any attention to you. But you see, let me get the exact count of figures. I believe it's 5 figures. Get my notes out. There we are. Wrong one, Doug. There it is. Here we are. Here it is. Nope. There it is. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figures in the distance.
On the road now, or in the trees still?
Not on the road yet. They'll make it to the road in about 10 rounds. About a minute. Hard to make out at this distance, but you do kind of pick up on some features. The reason they're so loud as you watch them, and you guys can all, if anybody starts to pay attention, there's enough noise, you're stopped, Darren points it out, Esmeralda's now watching. There are 5 of them, and the reason they're so loud is they are moving very stiff, armed and legged, like this, through the trees. Arms outstretched, legs sort of outstretched, and moving it almost like their legs are stiff. There are 4 of those. and then a smaller, and they're each about 6.5, 7 feet tall each. 4 of them. And then behind them is a small creature, some sort of small humanoid behind them. And that is at this point where you hear a voice that you can make out. Come on now, little ones. We're late for the party. Keep going. You hear this scratchy female voice. And then finally, as they clear some of the brush, maybe 20, 30 seconds, getting closer to the edge of the road, the figures become more visible. And they're kind of back towards you, because they're walking at a diagonal. But it looks like they're going to intersect the road, and if they continue on their path, they're either going to cross the road or follow the road. You're not sure which. But as they clear some of the brush, you see what looks like a scarecrow. And on its head is a pumpkin wearing a hat. There are 4 of them.
Party hat?
Like a little wizard's hat. Like a little scarecrow hat. But they move like a scarecrow that is sort of like partially like still attached to like spokes, or like sticks and stuff. You can't see their face. You just see, because their back is toward you, just see 4 clearly orange pumpkin heads making their way through the woods towards the road. And then you see the figure is what looks like a woman. She's hunched over, probably 5'2", 5'3", white hair, old, looks like she's in her 60s, wearing just sort of a smock, just a little kind of loose-fitting, kind of robe-looking smock. And you just hear her, come on, little ones, we must make it there, we're late, move on.
How far up are they?
At this point, they would be about 600-700 feet away.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, they're just in the distance, making their way.
Whisper to Esmeralda, is that normal when you come through here?
No, that's another first.
I whisper to her, like, we're thinking at the direction they're walking, like, what is that direction? Like, where would they be going?
I mean, there's not
based
much
on what
over
she knows
there.
in the area.
They're either heading towards the winery or they're heading to Yester Hill. That would be the Druid's Hill. I finally found the name. I mean, outside of that,
So they're headed south?
Yeah, they're headed south. So their back is to you, so they're moving away from you, kind of at a diagonal.
Okay, for some reason I was thinking they were headed diagonally, like northwest. So they're heading more like southwest.
Yeah, if you kind of imagine, I just put it on the Barovia map. They're heading kind of that way. I just drew a little.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are coming down the road here, kind of behind it, kind of here-ish, and they're moving kind of that way. Kind of gives you an idea. If they continue on, they could go right past, like, near the winery, and then continue down south directly towards Yester Hill. Beyond that is the edge of Barovia. I mean, and according to the legends, the edge, you can't go past the mountains there.
Well, we can't.
Yeah.
We can't. They might be able to.
They might be able to.
We should be good citizens and warn them that there might be a Doll Tree on the south end of the. If there was one on the north one, there might be one on the south one. We should go warn them.
There's a good chance they made the Doll Tree. I think we let them go.
We should address this. They seem like filth on the land. We should kill them now, River says.
You see Esmeralda's head turns to the back of the cart and she just gives you a smile, as if she agrees.
I already have the Sunblade hilt in my hand. Like, let's ride on them and cut them down if they're nefarious.
We don't know that they're nefarious. We've already started one fight against somebody that looked evil and wasn't.
That's precisely what Roderick is thinking. Is that we don't someone's evil capacity before.
Esmeralda will agree with Rivers, though. She'll go, they could be heading to the winery. They don't look like they don't look friendly to me.
We can follow them to the winery. We can follow them and see if they do something nefarious. But at this point, I'm leery of attacking creatures that look evil just because they look evil. And I say that with this bird being the demon-looking one of the group.
Doug, do I recognize the woman at all? By voice or by
No.
look?
No, she doesn't look familiar. She doesn't look like a hag. She looks like an old human woman.
Are these like
Hags
the
can
household-
shapeshift, though, so...
Why would you pick to look like a 5'2"?
Right.
You know what? I'm gonna let it go. Darren, did you?
You don't even want to
tell
know how
Solus?
many answers there are to that question, Chad.
These are my scarecrow pumpkins.
We're going to a key party.
Oh, so...
Come on now, we don't want to be...
That, like,
We're already too late. We don't want to... We don't want to get into trouble now. Come on now.
the figures from your vision, were they like me?
No.
No. No pumpkin heads.
Yeah.
They are now on the road.
Are they
and they
creatures
do...
that I know of?
No.
Like, would these be anything that I know of? Okay.
No. These do not look to be... I mean, they look like scarecrows. They look like animated scarecrows. I mean, that's what they look like.
Esmeralda just goes, she's said something, she's noted the winery, like the fact that they're this close.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said they could be going to the winery. That's what she said. And at that point, they are now on the road, and they do not cross the road into the woods. They turn and stay on the road, heading south directly.
Where did they come from?
Away from us, right? Heading south.
Away towards the winery. Yep. There's only one road, so from here. They kind of
I
turn.
just say we follow. If they get uppity, then we can do something.
Or we could just kill them right now and not wait for them to get to whomever it is this party that they're going to go and meet up with.
I agree.
What if it's a raiding party?
We don't know what the party is.
It could be a raiding party.
That's what I'm worried about. Esmeralda would say.
Well, let's go just talk to them and see about what party they're going to, at least. We can decide to kill them later.
Up to the
We'll
group.
talk, and then we'll kill them.
That seems to be our way. We'll just be like, you know what? On second thought, we do want to kill you.
We're going to actually kill you guys. Sorry.
I mean,
Pass
it would
that
be the
litmus
first time.
test. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
We thought about it
Sorry.
for a second, and you know what? Fuck you. That's
Sorry.
what we
We're going to have to kill you. Sorry.
What do you want to do? They are walking away from you down the road.
I say we have Zora go talk to them, because if anyone looks like they should be going to this party, it's Zora. And if we can find something out, she also might be late for the party.
I'm down with that. Let's do it.
It's a good point.
Just don't do anything until it's obvious that something needs to be done. Because we're not going to be super close to you either. So
Yeah, Zora seems like an echelon of self-control. I'm not too worried about that at all.
What are we gonna do with? Are we gonna get off and go on foot? Or are we gonna try to keep the cart at like a tailing distance? Or because I mean that's pretty like we're on the road. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, if you start moving, they'll hear you. I mean, once you start.
You guys keep going away because you're going away from them. You guys keep going away. I'll go follow them and get closer.
Can we just
all go
have
in the same
Zora
direction.
drive the cart?
You could
We
do
can
that.
all get in the back and just make it look like Zora's bringing the party favors in the wagon.
Nah.
Can't do anything you want.
And if
Stand
shit goes sideways, surprise motherfuckers, we hop out of the cart.
Up goes the weasel, goes the
Or
weasel, goes.
we throw alchemist fire out the window, whatever. They're
Drive
pumpkins.
by.
They're not going to like being lit on fire, I can tell you that one.
I don't think anybody likes being lit on fire.
Yeah,
But-
there's not a lot
True,
of
but they're
people.
straw, so, you know.
Okay, is that the plan?
I
Ambush.
think that's the plan.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, Esmeralda will let you drive. She will jump in the back
Hey,
with the rest of the
sorry,
group. I think she would
I'm gonna-
hang off the back like Rivers. She wouldn't get in. She would hang off the back, kind of grabbing onto kind of the back, and is what she'll do.
And I am
Okay.
going to cast guidance on Zora for any potential charisma-based skill that she might need
Okay. Got it.
Trojan horse action going on here.
All right.
I like it.
You Zora, you gonna mush the horses up there?
Yeah.
Okay. The horses continue forward. Within, it doesn't take long, a couple of seconds of riding, the 5 of them turn. The 4 scarecrows line up, creating a line across the street, like the road, and they kind of all hold hands, sort of making like a Red Rover kind of line across the road. I thought so. And they stop, and as they turn, you see their face. They are jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. You see, each one is carved like a Halloween pumpkin, each different than the next, and each has like a candle. You don't see a candle, but a fire in their mouth. That kind of lights their eyes and their mouth up. As the 4 of them turn, Darren, you having some City of Heroes flashbacks from whatever that land was that had the pumpkin people.
Yeah.
She and you see this woman who turns, and she stays behind them as you approach. How close are you getting, Zora?
Not super close. I'm going to pull up respectively and let her hail.
Okay, define respectively, so we have the same definition.
I don't know what would be non-intimidating. I'm just traveling our way to a party.
60 feet? 30
Sure,
feet?
that sounds good.
60.
Yeah, 60.
Okay.
We'll go 50 just in case.
50. Got it. 50 feet. All right, so you get about 50 feet away. All right. You come to a stop. They definitely turn, and they make their little line, and she looks up.
Who are you? What do you want, girl? You're one
I'm on my way to a party, but I'm kind of lost. I think I'm going the right way, but I'm not sure.
You're definitely lost. You're one of the children.
One of what children?
She kind of raises an eyebrow.
One of the creations.
Oh,
I've not seen
where's the
you
rest of them?
before. Not seen this you before, but were you sent here as well, child?
Yes, of course. Father Strahd sent us.
She when you say that, she
Power's blown. Let's go.
yeah, she looks at you when you say that, and clearly she looks confused by that statement.
Strahd, who are you?
I'm gonna look at Esmeralda since we're like the first out of the car. I'm looking at her for like, are you ready? Let's go.
Yeah, you hear a sort of a sing.
Strahd, you're not one of the girls. You weren't sent here by the Saga. No.
She would say that.
What are you talking about? We're all the creations are Belisaka's, of course, but
I'm jumping out.
You jumping out?
Sorry, go ahead, Jeff. My bad.
Girl answer to Strahd, ultimately he's the father of the whole land. Of course I'm a creation of the mother.
Yes. You're not here for the party, are you?
I don't even know what the party is. I was just sitting here with the stuff, the food and the party favors, the hats, all that kind of stuff.
Yes, that is true. You are not here for the party. I know why you are here, girl, but I do not trust you at all. No.
No. Who would ever trust a lackey like me? I'm just the idiot with the cart.
Yes. You're not here for the party.
That's the map of the bar back there. I don't even know where I'm headed.
You go no further.
Can't your damn
lady.
Damn tree people are in the way.
Belisaka would not want anyone crashing her party. No, your time is done here. You stop here, girl.
Wait, is it 3:30 already?
She says that, and I think about that time, Rivers, is when you were saying you're just jumping off.
Oh yeah, I'm getting out. Whenever would be a natural time, yeah. I'm rounding the corner of the cart.
You can tell it's the name.
Yeah.
Sorry, saying Strahd was a no-no. And Strahd had nothing to do with this.
A solo type of negotiation, wasn't it?
50-50 shot on the. Yeah, boring conversation anyway. 50-50 shot on the who sent somebody. Unfortunately, not that 50. Put this on the board real quick. Activate. Oh, I already did activate it. Very good. Configure. It is daylight, so we can turn the lights on. And let me get these boys out. Oop, wrong button, Doug. You said 6. I'm going to zoom in. And we need to switch to the map view for our podcast listeners. Here we are. Where is my... That's weird. Alright, there it is. Alright, so, Scarecrow, you said 60 feet. Alright, we get about 60 feet. Would be on the other side of those rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 scarecrows in 1. I don't know that I have a good chickie for this, so I'm just going to use them for today. Okay, that's what she says. Rivers, you step out from the right side of the cart. Esmeralda goes around the left side, and at that, I'm going to switch you out. You're inside the cart. Beep, beep, beep. Switch everybody around. And it looks like everybody rolled. Did everybody roll initiative already? Or no? That's an old one. That's an old one.
What?
Yeah, it's an old one. Initiative?
Yep. I think it's that. I think it's that moment.
Yeah, I want to, when they're, kind of having this back and forth, I'm going to probably round the car about the same time as Esmeralda, and I'll point at her and just say, "Silence witch, I will rid you from this land like the cursed wound you are," and I'll ignite the sunblade, pointing straight towards her. Give
Nice.
it a little twirl.
That's so badass.
That is so badass. And you guys hear this very lightsabery snap hiss as it explodes into existence, and it's bright. Remember, it's 40 feet of bright light.
Hell
It's
yeah.
and as it does, again, no creature here has seen sunlight in hundreds and hundreds of years, thousands of years, possibly ever, direct sunlight. So as you do, the scarecrows don't really react, but you see her when you say that. She kind of pulls her eyes back. What is this? What is this? She would say, I can't do that much longer. My voice isn't going to survive that. But we are officially in initiative. All right. So she says that. You two come around. You threaten. And here we go. With the 5 scarecrows. Here we are. Boom. Okay. She reacts. Wow, some low. Where'd the initiative order go? There you are. She reacts first.
Mine's low.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get everybody's. I didn't get everybody's yet. Sorry, I didn't see them. It didn't come over for some reason. I thought it did. What did you get, Lysander?
14. We got a 14.
14. For some reason, put everybody at 0. Rivers.
Beyond, I got a 15.
15. Roderick.
22.
22. Zora.
Haven't rolled yet. 1 second.
Okay.
Mine's 6.
Yours 6? Oh, yours did come over. Yours is the only one.
Mine was low.
Okay. That's weird. Esmeralda has
Initiative.
+4. Oh, and she has advantage on this.
Roderick, will you initiative swap with me?
Totes. Yep.
21 for me.
21. She does not
I'm gonna
react
shoulder
first.
check you as I try to get out of the card.
After all. Okay.
So, Doug, I'm at a 22 and Roderick's at a 15 now.
Cool.
Okay. 15.
Wait,
And
can you
Zora
actually do that?
Zora had a 21.
I'm stuck in the
And-
card anyway, so yeah, 100%.
I was
You had
doing
a
for
20.
color
What did
because
you
I was
have, Roderick? A
basic, but-
20. You had a 21, Roderick?
22.
22. Okay. I've got it. Then Rivers, you are the first to react.
Yeah. After I say that, I'm gonna take full movement and just sprint straight towards them.
Feel free.
And I'll just dash too. Let's see. It's my movement 30. So that's full 60, right?
Yep. You can basically get right in front of... Yeah, basically about 10 hexes away. Or 10 feet away. You charge up. Ah! Glowing, bright orange, blazing sword. If these were real creatures, they might be terrified by that. However, they seem to stand their ground as you charge at them. Zora, over to you.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action on the witch lady.
Okay.
And then... Which one was the witch?
She's in the back.
Go on the back.
Oh, I gotta pull back. I don't even see these people. Hold on. Okay, I gotcha. Gotta get closer here, so I'm gonna have to charge up. 1 second. Let me see something else. You skip me and come back if you want. I'm trying to figure out my attack.
Well, I'm next, so I'd like you to decide where you're going to be.
1 second, then.
You're good? I think Hunter's Mark is your action, probably. Unless
It's just a bonus.
Oh, it's bonus action? Cool.
I was going to run up then my max speed, which is a little higher, I think.
Well, I don't know what yours is.
It's probably
40 feet.
quite normal, I think. Oh, really? Cool.
Ranger gets some speed bonuses, I believe.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
So
Correct.
Zora, you're going 40. And do you want to dash on top of that, or 40 will put you about 10 behind Rivers. So this would be kind of 40 would put you about there. Yeah. Oops, we both moved you. Yeah, kind of there. Yep, you're good.
Okay.
That's your 40, right about there. Do you want to action dash or do anything else, or are you going to hold?
I'm going to hold my action.
Okay, what's action do you want to hold? You can take a dodge action, you can always take a help action, or you can hold like, I'm going to attack if X occurs.
I think I'm going to do with the dodge action this time.
Okay, dodge action. All right, that means disadvantage, so you're taking the dodge action. Got it. All right, she is up next. She sees you coming, Rivers, and you threatened her directly. So she kind of raises a hand towards you, Rivers. And,
No. That blade. It must be ours. Take it, children.
And then she points her hand at you. And let's see. This is a spell attack. I can't do that voice anymore. She raises her hand towards you, and you see this line of cold energy, like a blast of cold, like a line, slams possibly into you. We'll see. That is I can't read that dice. 13. AC 18 goes wide.
Yep.
You see this blast of cold air go by as you dodge to the side. That's her go. After that, it's Esmeralda, followed by Roderick, FYI. But I'm going to do Esmeralda. She will run up to there, draw her sword, and then she'll dodge. Or, excuse me, then she'll take the dash to go another 5, 10, 15, 20. Be about there, right next to Rivers. She'll charge up next to you. And that's her whole go. Roderick, over to you.
Alright. Because I don't get to use it very often. I'm in the back of the cart, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to use athletics to do a full-on, like, swing out of the cart.
Okay.
Onto the back.
Okay.
So I can just book it the opposite, just in, like, maybe jump down if we make it that far. Nobody's back here, so if I fail, it'll be seeing me fail.
Okay.
Well,
I'd like to do a little.
Me and Lysander are both back there.
Yeah.
You guys will just
they're all in the cart with you.
Like Legolas getting on the horse in Two Towers, dude. When you fucking.
Oh,
We'll see.
Once around.
If you'd like to do a little acrobatics or an athletics check to pull yourself up, you're like trying to get up onto the roof. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. To cut the distance of having to walk.
Understood. Yeah, give me an athletics check, and then I'll let you basically take no movement up to the roof, and then you can.
I get advantage on athletics checks.
There you go.
Oh,
so a very clean, athletical sort of pull yourself up, twist yourself around, and you land up on the roof, kind of where you're at,
and then do a nice hop off the side right there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and
10.
begin charge.
That's 10.
Oh gosh, sorry.
So then you'll get to about right behind Zora to start, and then if you would like to take a dash or do something else, you may.
Let's do the Dasharooski. That's just 10 though.
After that, it'll be the Scarecrows, followed by Lysander and Kelsos.
So that'll put me right behind you. Oh wait, does dash double the distance?
Doubles your movement. Yeah.
Oh shoot! All right, well put me up. I want to get next to Rivers.
Okay, take a few extra movement up there. Okay.
Oh man, that looks so cool. Oh.
I love it.
So two of you charge up. All right, the Scarecrows go first. The Scarecrow in the middle, kind of middle right, takes one step backwards. And Rivers, I need you to make a wisdom save, please.
Doug, rage is active.
Okay, and you're raging. Got it.
I rolled a 5.
All right. You are currently frightened. Scarecrow targets. Okay, good. You like to inspire that?
No, I'm going to use a tactical mind second wind slot and add a 1d10. Like, how difficult of a save are we talking here?
It is possible with a decent roll. I will say that much. It's better. It's less than 50%. I'll tell you that much. I'll give you that.
Actually, I'm just gonna use inspiration. I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay. Otherwise, you will be frightened. You are not frightened. So it uses his action to do a terrifying glare that would have added the frightened stat to you. Instead, this one runs up. This one runs up. And this one runs up. Actually, sorry, Rivers. They all charge you. She made a very clear roll. Go get that blade. And so all three of them come at you. Ignoring Roderick entirely. Here it comes. First one. I'll do these one at a time because I know you have some reactions. So you tell me otherwise. 15 is a miss.
I'll riposte that.
Okay, yep. He swings its hand. You basically see as you get closer to it, as this arm comes around, you can see there's like a rake has basically been kind of created for a hand, and it makes sort of like sharp claws. Comes at you.
All right, so that'll be 22.
That's a hit.
For 11 radiant.
11 radiant. Got it. It is not undead, so it doesn't add the extra damage. The next set of extra damage you see it singes and burns some of the straw as it comes across. Second attack from that one. That's a 19. That's a hit. And then the rest, I will just roll faster at this point since you don't have any reactions left. With the one hit so far, 4, 5, 6 points of slashing damage. And then here comes the other 4 attacks. One's a nat 20. One's a 14. That's a miss. So hit, miss. And then the other one is a hit and a miss. So he hits you once. The other one hits you big time. The regular hit is 8. And the nat 20 is 2d4, so 8 plus 1, 9 before I roll the dice. So 9 plus 4 more, 13.
And that was 8 and then another 13, right?
13, yep. So these things just start tearing into Rivers. ignoring everyone else around as they just start. And you can tell, Rivers, they're grabbing for the sword. Like, what you see is they're kind of grabbing your arm and slashing your shoulders. They're just trying to get it. Okay, Lysander, over to you. And then Calculus.
Cool. I'm going to move here. Can I move? Nope, I'm still in the thing. Move there. And then I would like this old lady to make a intelligence saving throw, please. Intelligence 16, please.
Get that old lady.
What do we cast?
Beat her up. Beat her up.
I am casting. That would be good. Phantasmal Force.
Okay. At what level?
I think I have to cast at the highest level, which is level.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're using a
second spell slot. Level 2.
She got a 16 on the dot. She has no plus. I rolled a 16. Does it do any half effect on save? Whatever that is? I don't know what that spell does. Sure? Most spells do.
Let's see. So, Phantasmal Force is an illusion spell.
Yeah.
That's why.
You attempt to craft an illusion.
So,
okay, I'm reading it real fast.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything on a fail.
On each of the turns, just 2 days. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Does not. That's rare. Most of them have a half damage at least one round on a save. That's unfortunate.
That's all right.
Okay. Well, is this on one person or is it? Because it says it's a cube. Can you get more than one person on it? It's a big area.
It says target.
Creature of a creature you can see. Yeah, it's a weird. I guess it's a weird. That's a weird one. I guess it's because you can make like a bridge, the way it's described.
You can make it.
Yeah, I got it.
But yeah.
Okay, yeah, you stretch into her mind, and you see it almost got her, and then she kind of shakes it off.
Fellow practitioner, I'll deal with you next.
And then for my bonus action, I will give Rivers a bardic inspiration, please.
All right. Saying anything? Is that anything colorful that we should see for the story, or?
I mean, for my bardic inspiration, or for the Phantasmal Force?
No, for the bardic inspiration.
Tell her we're here for the party, and we brought the fireworks.
Nice.
Okay. Well, he did bring the fire. Calculus, over to you.
All right. I am going to move out of the cart and come around. Actually, I'm just going to come out and make my way towards this rock here. Why is it not moving?
Rivers, you're next.
Hold on. Which one do I have to click to actually move myself?
That should be the top two boxes should be colored.
That's the square.
The square and the person.
Okay. That was weird. Okay. I'm going to move to here, and I am going to... What did you measure?
You got to go out the back, so just one more over to the left. That's fine. I mean, I don't think it's going to matter much. But...
I got 35.
Oh, you have 35. Well, then never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so then on my way, I've taken out my bow, and as I'm running, I take a shot at the old lady.
Okay. Got it.
Old lady.
Attack the old lady.
Kill the old lady. Hey, lady, come here.
Oh, those are both shitty rolls. 11.
It goes wide, but goes wide.
Those are shitty.
Yeah.
They're still shitty.
2 and a 3. Just grabs part of her cloak like it's that close. You missed it by 1. Just kind of.
By 1, yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. And yeah, that's it for now.
Yep, sorry. Rivers.
No.
All right. Which one I hit with the Sunblade? This guy?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna swing at him.
Okay, go for it.
12?
Hits. Just.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, these guys are not wearing armor. They are literally scarecrows.
That's for 8 radiant.
Got it.
And I'll swing again at the same one.
Burns some more away.
That's a nat 1.
That's a nat 1. That is a miss, regardless.
That sucks.
Although their AC is also 12. Everybody's AC is 12 here on the board. Goes wide. Singe more of his straw away, and you see this time like part of his arm comes off, like he's like dangling now. It's pretty heavily damaged, but unfortunately the second swing does not connect. It kind of pushes your hand away as they're all like fighting your hand, trying to take the weapon out of your grip. Anything else?
It's mine. Yeah.
They say
I'm
nothing.
thinking-
They just-
I'm just gonna use a second wind and pop a heal,
Okay.
and then
Yeah, you
I'll chill for the rest of the round.
got tore up. Zora.
I think Jeff just stepped away.
Okay. Nope. Jeff. Alright. Well, gonna give it a second and then gotta make another move here.
Is action surge a bonus action?
Believe so.
I don't think it's anything. I think it's free.
I think
It's
it's
just a free.
I think it's just a do, yeah.
It's just 1 per short rest. Okay, I'm not gonna use that right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go out of order, I guess, real quick. I'm gonna let the witch go. She is going to. She said, "I'll deal with you next." You're back there, though. You're so far away from the fight. Oh, there's Jeff. Perfect timing. Jeff, you're up.
All right. Take it she's still not dead yet, right?
Nobody's dead. The one next to Rivers, one of the 4 scarecrows, is pretty burnt up, but still standing. All right, stop. I'm going to stop you there. There is a attack of opportunity if you move any further from the last hex. Good with that?
Sure.
Okay. Declaring it now. It does. They are blockers, so it's going to use it's going to use an attack as a grapple. It's going to attempt to grab you. So Jeff, as you move by, I need you to make a strength or an athletics check, or acrobatics if it's higher. As the one on the left is going to try to grab you and hold you.
Athletics, you said?
What's that?
Should I use athletics?
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever's higher.
Okay.
Well, that dice is good.
Unnatural 20.
I am.
Dirty 20 versus his dirty 2. It tries to grab you, and you just push it aside as you run by. Carry on.
Okay. Pretty sure I can get to her with my move, so.
Yeah, you're there.
You don't. If you're using your whip, you don't even have to get that close.
It's true.
Your whip
Tentacle
travels 15
time.
feet.
Tentacle time. All right.
Well, since we played, I recall this like I have to roll this on my own, right?
Yeah, you just got to roll 3 20s. I think they're each plus 9, if I remember correctly. Yes, they are.
Yep.
Good time with seed.
You could have actually hit her from standing next to that scarecrow.
Yeah, you could stay there.
Well, you already moved past it. You might as well get past it now, because you don't have to get all the way up to her.
Whatever. Don't matter to me.
Okay. You decide, but yeah, 3d20s. Each one's supposed to.
I would.
Oh, you did them on here.
I would.
Okay.
I would move back where you were, Jeff, because if one of the other ones moves, then Roderick or Rivers will get an attack of opportunity.
Go back or go forward?
Where forward one where you were. Yeah. Yeah, either one of those spots.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You send 3 tentacles at her. All 3 hits.
Bam, bam, bam.
Bam, bam, bam. So 3d6 psychic damage right off the bat. Start with that.
3d6.
Nice. 10.
10. I never came over. What'd you get? Sorry.
He rolled. He rolled it in the
I rolled it in
foundry
Foundry.
instead of beyond.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all
Yeah,
good.
this is the wrong spot.
It's
Don't
fine.
mind. Don't mind where it hits. 10. All right, 10 psychic damage, and she has to make a save. I don't remember what it is. Dexterity save, I think. Or be restrained and incapacitated. Yes, it is a dex saving throw. All right, she's going to attempt to not be restrained. Stand by. Here she goes. It's got a little bit of a dex bonus, not much. 15 is the mark. That's an 18. So she gets wrapped up, but manages to avoid being caught up by him as the 3 slam into
Silvery bar.
her. What's that do?
I'm gonna do silvery barbs. She has to re-roll it, basically. It's my reaction.
Okay. Ability check or a saving throw. Bingo, bingo. All 3. Here it comes. 14. Got it by 1. She is restrained and incapacitated.
Good job.
Good move. And unfortunately, it is her turn. I don't think she gets any kind of save as she comes up next. Anything else, Jeff?
I don't think I can do anything else at this one, can I?
Yeah, I think you have moved. You've attacked. You're done, I think. All right.
Oh, wait. Your Hunter's Mark. Extra damage.
Yeah, 100's mark. Yeah, if there's damage.
It's times 3, isn't it, for each attack?
No. I don't know.
I
what
believe it
Hunter's
is.
do. I think it's the first attack,
Should
but I
be
don't know
per
that for a
attack.
fact.
You
I
extra
remember
1d6 whenever you hit with an attack roll. So
Every
roll
attack
3
roll.
attacks. I guess that'd be 3d6, right?
Yep. I do believe so.
Yes, it's 1 per attack. That is correct. So
And Drew, don't
3
you get to give advantage too, right? Silver barbs.
I think it only works the once.
It's another 8.
What do you mean? I thought it was advantage to one person and disadvantage to the bat. I thought it was like a 2-for-1 thing.
Well, he's not rolling anything to hit. It's just damage. So there's nothing else.
No,
to add.
he gets to give someone advantage, right? With silvery barbs, isn't it? Isn't that the way it
Oh
works?
yeah, I do get to give someone advantage. Who's after? I'm next, right? So I'll give myself advantage.
Roderick,
Oh, yeah.
Esmeralda, and Roderick are technically next.
Then I'll give Esmeralda advantage.
Okay. All right.
That
Well,
is
she
another
is.
8 on 100's mark.
Yep, I got it.
Force damage.
She looks heavily wounded as these things wrap around her and slap her again, and you see her just kind of, her head starting to get ready to explode from the psychic damage. All right, Esmeralda is up next. She will charge at this one next to Rivers and try to get him some relief. Yeah, she'll just step in next to you and take 2 attacks with her short sword, her silver short sword. Actually, she'll use her rapier. It's much better. Boom. That is a natural 1. That's a miss. And a 14. That's a hit.
She has
What's
advantage
that?
on that natural one. She has advantage
does.
on that natural one roll.
Yep. Good call. So that's a hit then. So that'll be 8 points of damage, and then the second attack then is a 2. Good lord! So she still hits once for 8 points of damage. Some shitty rolls on this boy. Okay, and that's her whole go. Easy peasy. Roderick, over to you.
Okay.
Finish out this
now
round.
I'm gonna.
That's probably where we'll stop.
What I want to do is I want to charge. I want to knock Scarecrow this one into this one.
Okay.
And if I can't do that, I want to just like tackle this guy and essentially do the same thing that May's doing.
I believe you have the pushback ability, so you absolutely can push the one, and you push them all back and away from Rivers. Yes,
so
if you wish.
I have a secondary question, which is, if I punch somebody, I can also push them back.
Okay.
Once per turn, you can hit a creature with an unarmed strike, and you can deal damage to target, and also push 5 feet away. Can I couple it with Charger and just like I have to move 10 feet?
Well, you can't move 10 feet, so I'd say that's out.
But does it? Oh, because I didn't move my full TMR last turn.
Well, you're right next to it.
Oh, because I wasn't moving this. All right, then yeah, just okay. Jack this guy.
You'd have to back up 10 and then charge him, which like a bull, which you could do. I'd get an attack of opportunity, and that's fine. But yes.
No, I'm going to come in and I'm going to give him a right, and I'm going to come around and come back with the axe for a second swing.
Okay.
And I'm going to be attacking recklessly.
Okay.
I would think so, man. If you're holding the weapon and you're punching him with your fist, that's pretty fucking reckless. I like it.
Okay,
first one.
So get advantage with punch. 18.
That's a hit.
Okay. Oh, dude, that's when I'm coming in for the punch. I look like Ryu. My fist starts to kind of light up, like flame kind of surrounding it.
Yeah.
Or wait, that's
give me that sweet damage.
Okay, sorry, that's the bludgeoning damage. Oh wait, I get advantage on it.
And you get the extra damage as well.
That's it. It was an 8 as well. So I get 1d6 for the radiant damage. I wish it popped all these.
So 9. Okay, and then you swing back around with the axe. Go ahead. With advantage.
Oh, nice. Okay. 2 19s.
2 19s. Definitely a hit. Damage, please.
Damage. Go. Fucking kidding.
Okay, and does it do radiant damage on each attack or just the first attack?
No, just the first one. That's why my fist instead of the axe or the...
Got it. Okay, that's the one... the Rivers hit twice, and you managed to roll so low, it is still standing. Just by the little kindling that's left of it. You see parts of the... But parts of the... Yeah, you do push him. Parts of his like pumpkin head are smashed now. You see like broken chunks and spaghetti stuff coming out. As you hit it, you push it back 10 feet. What, 10 feet or 5 feet?
5 feet, just unarmed.
Boom,
5 feet, yeah.
Boom. And are you moving up?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And you push everybody back. As you push in, it's still standing. Anything else, Roderick?
No, that was a really disappointing Roderick round, though.
Okay. All right. Some things happened this round. Because you punched him, you definitely have his attention now. Despite his command, he is going to protect himself with his 1 hit point and take some swings at you. Rivers, yours next to you, will continue its mission to collect the Sun Sword. The one behind Zora, however, seeing that Princess has been captured, is going to turn on you, and the other one is going to engage you as well. So, Roderick, at you. Start with you. First one is a 15. What's your AC?
17.
Miss. Second one is a 2. 2 misses. Just can't. It's just so messed up. It can't find any purchase or movement there. All right, Rivers, yours will continue trying to grab the sword. First one, 13. That's a miss. Checking for reactions. Yes, no.
I'm gonna hold. Thanks.
Okay, and then a 9. 2 misses. 2 bad rolls. All right, 4 on Zora. These two start grabbing you, trying to break her free. First one is a 7 and a 14. I think those are both misses.
Yep.
They are, and then the second 2. Miss and natural 20. Gonna happen when you roll 18.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8
times
rolls and all misses.
It's gonna happen. All right, so that's gonna be 2d4 plus 1, so 8, 9 maxed plus. Maxed out. 9 plus 8, 17. Big swing. Rakes across your face.
For me?
Yep, you. 17. From the crit. All right, and that's all the scarecrows. Lysander, over to you, then Calsolus, and then we are going to wrap for the night at the end of the round.
Cool. Bonus action, Hex the lady.
Okay. I'll remind you she is restrained, incapacitated, and looks like she's almost dead, if that changes anything.
Yeah. No, the Hex does a couple things. It gives me a D6 of necrotic in addition to... let me double check that. Yeah, it's one of the things.
Just wanted to remind.
Yeah, 1d6 of necrotic. Yeah, whenever I hit. So 1d6 of necrotic. Then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
At who?
At the lady in the back.
Okay, well she's incapacitated, so these are with advantage.
Okay.
Is she not also grabbed by the tentacles?
Yeah, she's incapacitated. Yeah. So.
15.
15 is a hit.
And second roll is 26.
2 hits.
All right.
2d10 plus 2d6.
Yep. I'll just roll 2d2.
She's probably dead on any of those two rolls.
15
will
first.
do it.
And then 14.
Yeah.
And then 2d6 of necrotic.
Yeah, she's already dead. Yeah. Killed her outright.
But what does the necrotic do to her?
The first 15 killed her, but yeah, you just... she gets absolutely just spun around like a top and just blitzed. Instantly killed. Outright. Calsolus.
And then
Oh, anything else?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I can, since she dropped to 0 and the regular and the creatures are all still up, I'm going to move my curse over to this one.
Yep.
Okay.
I think you have to do that on your next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry, that's a bonus action. Yep.
Which will be great because it'll be next time and we won't forget. Just remember to do it next game. And because I would have forgotten which one you did by that time. So that works out for the best. Darren, over to you to wrap us up for the night.
All right. I am going to essentially... This one here... You can't see that. This one hit Zora, right? Okay. Which one actually hit Zora?
The one that was next to the witch. The furthest one.
So the one to her left? All
yep.
Right. Okay, I am going to go ahead and take a shot at that one then with my bow.
Okay, got it.
27.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Jesus. All right. Four.
15?
15, yep.
Got it. Arrow sticks in. Not a magical bow, right?
It's the hunter's bow.
Yeah, okay. So cut that to half to 7. You see it clicks in, but doesn't seem like it took full effect. Just kind of seems unfazed by it. It does take half damage, but it is resistant. Not resistant to the sunstorm. That's for sure. Okay. Anything else, Darren?
I think I will continue. I was sprinting toward that rock for cover, so I would probably just go ahead and finish that movement, even though she's dead. But that was where I was going.
Yeah, the ranged is done, so you're clear. That's for sure. And that is the end of round 2. We will pick it up here in 2 weeks. Everybody, as this encounter is probably nearly wrapped up now that the biggest threat was incapacitated, then incinerated. But didn't get to do anything before she dropped out. So be it.
Where do we roll?
It's definitely not Baby Lasaga. Definitely not a hag or anything else. Just an old Barovian.
Just a mean old lady.
A mean old lady. But we'll pick it up there next time. Everybody, I hope you have a great night, and we will see you then. Don't forget Starfall on Sunday if you're watching, and we'll see you then.
Or possibly sooner.
No. No.
No.
Sunday. Good night.
None of that.